picking up my audio from my desktop.
Probably a good thing to find out now.
But why? I know how. Give me just a second. Yes, I can fix things.
Nah, I never. I disagree.
It isn't picking up that from that, so if I just do this, plonk this in there. Now, does this switch over to that? Yeah, it does. Alright, so I'm going to have one of you guys. I'm trusting one of you guys with the music.
I already have the music.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
It isn't picking it, isn't it? It's not being picked up on stream, I don't think, which is weird. And I don't know why it's not picking it up.
That's strange.
Hmm. It's fine.
Is it though?
The game is going to have no fucking audio. Ah! I haven't changed any settings. Why is it fucked? Hmm. Hmm. Do we try and fix this before we start? The part of me wants to.
Probably.
I have no idea what's okay. Why settings? Audio. Audio devices. Fuck. Oh, alright. Audio devices. Alright, has anybody got the...
Trade off of everything's going off because we're typing in every stream. Shut up, man. Go away from streaming.
Alright. For some reason, I just cannot get the audio to work. It's fine. You guys can hear it. We're totally fine.
To make our own music. Hold on.
I'll have this sorted out next. It's law. It's fine. Copyright strike. Copyright. You know what? I could put the fucking watch together. I could put the watch together link in the chat. But somehow that tells me it's something about that is like, no, that's a bad idea. Alright. Well, I'm gonna hope that's actually gonna fucking work. It's picking up you guys, it's not picking up anything else. Which, you know, has me questioning some things. Because I don't know why. But we're fine. Right. For now, whoever, Mister, could you keep the kind of like the travel and music just going? Right. So, we begin. I need to drag you guys over to this map, don't I? Do. So, as you guys, let's see, what was the last thing you guys fought? It was against, it was against the giant fucking wolf. That's totally not a Defender thing I reskinned and forgot to change the name of. But that's after that, it's getting to probably around midday, and you guys begin to see the village. It's not exactly a village, it is a port called Siltstone. I'm actually really proud of how this came out. It's a touch on land. It's fine. Okay. Alright, where on earth do I have this? Because I have shit to explain to you because of what this other group had done. Alright. So, I need everybody to make a perception check for me. Do you have it back, Yorm? Because I should have had it first. Give me a second. Edit. Ah, yes. There you go. Do you see now? There we go. Do you see it now, Yorm? He back. Here's the thing, yeah, even if you have it, you could just have like one for Discord and then the other just have it open for everybody roll 20 on. Anyway, do you see your character sheet? It should be all fixed and working now. We're just not going to trust the character mancer that Roll20 has anymore because it just yeeted your character off into the fucking aether. So I had to spend a while remaking it. But yeah, so. Aloysius, do you want to make the perception check as well? Is he here? Is he? This is good. Do you want to make a perception check as well? Perception. Mm-hmm. Cast perception. What the fuck was that, X? You're just looking! It's not a spell! Okay, so you're probably more focused with the road. If either of these guys want to be nice to you, they can probably point it out. But yeah. No, for God's sake, I hate those adverts. Right. So, off in the distance, especially with some people rolling high and then pointing out to the rest of the group, for maybe like a solid minute, as you guys are making your way into the town, there is a giant beam of yellowish green light that's shooting off from the horizon into the sky. And that's what you're going to see. It stays there for about like maybe a minute. Stays there for about maybe about like about a minute, and then shrinks and then dissipates. But yeah, that happened with the other game. So now they got that over with. You guys arrive in a port town called Siltstone Bay. It's around about midday-ish, and there is a kind of like a saltiness in the air that hits you. I think for a good few of your characters, this will be the first time they've seen the ocean. Would that work for? Wait, has any of you seen the ocean? Hold up. Yeah. No. Yeah. So this is you guys is kind of like collective first time looking out over the sea. This is very clear water. It's very nice to look at. You can do if you want. So yeah, Sultan shoots out. Let's see. So There's a lot of places to visit within this town. Your guys' current objective is to acquire transportation via ship. So, where do you guys wish to visit first? I can give a list of all the places. So, there is the Siren Song, which is a tavern slash music house. There are varying temples to Avandra, Melora, Cord, and Joaquin. There is another tavern which has I just say it's very stylized, and it's called A Touch on Land. Then there is also the Tried Dent, which is a blacksmith. The Byron's Brews, Mystic Waters. There's also a kind of like a market building, which is a lot of kind of like trade goods, like stuff that's either been fished up or stuff that's like being delivered. And there is also the ability. There is a stable. You guys can stop off and drop biscuit. And then there are the docks. Yeah. Right, can everybody move their characters? I just want to make sure I haven't fucked up on that end. I probably have, knowing me. Like, knowing me, it's yeah. Right, so got our little horsey boy here. Yeah, if you have the necessary ingredients. Or if you wish to go purchase the ingredients, which you probably would have to do for potions, you essentially, rather than spending 50 gold to make a potion, to buy a potion, you spend 25, which is half the cost, and then you make the potion yourself. So you get to save some money. So you guys drag over Peanut over to the stables. Oh, best fucking my bad. I can't keep track of all of your pets. Look, all I'm thinking about are peanut butter biscuits, and they're just, I'm hungry now. I've seen weirder shit from Tesco. Yeah, Mr. Yeah, he's got a pet. He just never uses it. Little Jeremy. He bought money to turn it into a weasel. You know what I meant. Well, you bought charcoal. You used your money to buy the charcoal. Fuck you guys. Look, I'm tired. Also, you know one thing, because I was distracted with trying to get the stream to work, I don't even have my chat open. So, the thing which I set out to do at the beginning, I'm actually stupid. I'm saying that word because the actual word, the reason why I'm saying stupid is because there is another word I'd used to call myself, and I'm pretty sure it's offensive. But yeah, fuck you guys. So, you visit the stables. You see this kind of like this guy, probably in like his mid. Is probably like his mid 40s. His hair's starting to go a bit grey. He's got a very kind of like bristly beard. He's got a pipe in his mouth, and like he's actively smoking whilst like working on a horseshoe, or working on attaching one, I should say. And he goes, you travellers, you want to rest your horse here? Who is? Right. Uh, you just know, but everybody just stands back. You just walk up with the horse, and you guys just fucking leave the building. He goes, uh, do you know for how long? And he begins to like pull out kind of like a ledger. Make an intelligence check. It's not going to be that high. Oh, you are super smart. It's not a good idea to take a horse on a boat. With his intelligence. Actually, actually, to be fair, with where you are going, Makari would have. Actually, Makari and Velios would have knowledge that they do not take horses through the Valenwood because there are no roads. The Valenwood is made up of like a huge kind of like I'm trying to think. The forest from the Hobbit. I forget which one. The one where he climbs up and there's like a really nice view. With like all the autumn trees. You know the bottom side of that forest, where it's like all fucking like tangled with roots and shit. It's that kind of terrain. Like there's enough room for a path, but to try and get a horse with there would be really difficult. Um, it's like level like 1 or something. Oh wait, you talking about message or sending? Because one of them's distance. Yeah, one of them's distance and one of them's yeah. Yeah, sure. You can ask him. He was like, I mean, yeah, sure, or I could just keep him here for an extended period of time. Hmm, fair enough. Right, which, where am I sending this to? He begins to like, kind of like, the capital. Do you, obviously, you guys can go through the, yeah, so you give him the name of the keep to send it to. Yeah. So yeah, you guys could arrange for Biscuit to be taken back to Divestone Keep. Which you know, it'll be fine. He's got his. Uh, You've got backup horse. That's running Doom. Did you guys hear about that? They got Doom running on a pregnancy test. Oh, please. Wait, did you actually earn it? He just spams the buttons. Can you play through Fire in the Flames? Yeah, he says, okay, so in order for me to. That caught me off. Like, so, if you want me to be sending it off, uh, he begins to like kind of flip through to the back pages of his ledger because this isn't something usually is requested. I could do it for 5 gold. Yeah, you guys forget that you guys are fucking millionaires. It's not, you guys don't want to be, you are. Right. You see a you see a sing you see, Makari, make a perception check for me. Or an animal handling, your choice. Damn, you almost crit. You see like tears begin to form in Biscuit's eyes. He's been with you guys for a long time. He's looking relatively sad. He's like, yes, near death. I can avoid it. One of you guys almost smacked it last week, or the last session. Still though, he's like, yes, I'm gonna grow up to be a travel horse, and then just he goes with this group, and he's almost died like every other day. Various creatures. Right. Um. Yeah, you could do that. It'd be a 50-50 chance. uh. Do you want to check? I don't know if anybody ever checked. Yeah. You do. There is a huge. Biscuit beer boy. You have to ask. You have to ask Aloysius. Is he here? The one that makes him look like a fucking scout guide. It's 2021. You could say he doesn't have 2020 vision. Aha! I'm sorry. So yeah, do you wish to use your patch to summon in a friend for Biscuit? Or do you wish to keep? Alright. Alright, make a d20 check. We're gonna see if you get lucky and get a mate. You know what? Below 10, I was gonna give you the females though. Biscuit has a girl. Do you guys wish to name it? Do you want to name it? Go ahead. You threw the patch down. It's Sugar Cube? Oh, Butter Cube! Alright, Butter Cube it is. What a weird name. You see, Biscuit is looking a lot happier now. To be fair, the guy running the stables is rather taken aback by the fact you just summoned in a horse. Just don't. He's like, as long as you can't do that again, I'll send it back with this one. That could ruin my business.
Fine. I can summon another horse. Just two masters. You don't have to worry about me summoning another horse. The only thing you have to worry about me summoning two masters,
No,
rowboat, a ladder, an iron door, and three.
I do want to point out that those two mastiffs. It's two per patch, so it's four dogs.
I have four mastiffs. They're named after the Jackson 5.
Wait, which one's a loja? You're pointing at all the patches that one's called.
This one's George, this one's Thomas, this one's Theodore, this one's Dave.
MJ didn't make it to the Jackson 5. Okay.
This one's Elvis, this one's Michael. Watch out for Michael though, for some reason his brother goes,
It's Michael with a B. So, with transport for your horses to be sent back, you guys can continue looking through the rest of the town. Because none of you guys are inherently stupid, well, most of the time, you can probably guess that if you wanted to hire a ship, you'd have to go down to the docks, surprisingly. Who knew? That's the I just had to pause for a second as my brain processed what you just said. Right, so you want to go to the not out of water. Right, so where do you guys wish to visit first? Is that a sound idea? What do you guys? Is it a group decision? Okay, I'm assuming you guys are all gonna go down to the docks. Yeah, let's just for that you guys all have been. You guys know where the flipping ocean is. You can see the ocean. Putting two and two together, the docks might be on the ocean. Just, I'll find you ships as he runs into the forest. You just point at tree, make boat. make an intelligence check for me. 9. You think it might be possible, and definitely not take several months to rowboat down the side of a continent. You you go faster. God damn it. Alright, so it takes you about maybe like 5 minutes to find somebody who looks like they are of some importance in this area. And you guys find Aha. Okay. You guys managed to find the Dockmaster, whose name is Richie. He's kind of like he's got like one of those like it's like the sideways. It's like the what do they call those? The hats that they used in the Civil War. The ones that are like they're flat in the front. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's wearing one of those. Hmm? What in the stream or in... I can hear it. Yeah. Fixed everything. But yeah, you managed to find him. Yeah, he's kind of like in the middle of like cataloging a lot of the ships. Yeah, you guys can go up to him. Who wants to talk to this guy? You guys can't have a ship magically. It's like a kid in the store asking for... Alright. It's her attempt to persuade someone. Rob. Oh, hello. Can I write a bird? He goes, would this be purchasing one yourselves? Crew, you best off searching one of the nearby taverns. But purchasing a ship? Yeah, we do have one in stock. The ship's... that was not the... I have one in the back room. It's a build your own. It's a Lego set. You have to. Mate, that would be mate, that would be such a good way for. Yeah, and he kind of leads you around to like one of the front ends of the docks, and yeah, he shows you this actually rather nice. It's pretty simple. It's not really decorated. You guys can do that yourselves. No, I do not because it is a fucking ship. You guys have a bird's eye view. Yeah, it will be your ship, so I'm going to be taking design requests at the end of this. If anything you guys want. The floating turd. uh, yeah, so the ship currently is unnamed. Uh, you can know what I meant. HMS unnamed. The HMS blank. Uh, yeah, it's relatively. Why? Yeah, so you guys managed to find the ship. He goes over prices with you. He goes, if you guys are going to be, well, if you have a crew, it's relative, but usually the ownership, the person requires uh, I don't know why I want to say pilot license. That's not the word. um, a sailing license. Do you guys have the necessary documentation? Yeah, you intimidate the shit out of him for yeah, you guys would have it. It's a letter. You guys have a letter of recommendation from Lord Maxim. These people have done great by it. It's like send help. I've been captured. Yeah, you hand it over to him, and he kind of like he opens it up, gives it a good read through. He's like, huh. You say you got this from Lord Maxim? Hmm, that's interesting. Lord Maxim barely gives anything out. He's what's the word? Bit tight-fisted.
Someone say fisting.
The- Say the word fist and Z's ears turns like a deer. He goes, hmm. He goes, he kind of like double check after reading like who it was from to make sure that there's no signs of like forgery. Like, well, this does seem to be in shape. He hands you guys essentially a piece of paper back. That is essentially it's your guys' sailing license. It's the British thing. Do you have a license for that? It's the British thing. Do you not have a fishing license? Oh God. Yeah. So he goes, well, here's your license. To purchase a ship, it would be in the range of, especially for it being like under, kind of like under if you guys want to do something yourselves. We can have a simple name put up on it, but you guys can do the rest of the design work. The standard ship would be around 10,000 gold pieces. Ships are expensive. You guys do have a shitload of money. You guys also, yeah, you guys can also attempt to bargain him down. He's going to be a bit stingent on it. It is his job. Uh, and you guys do know that once you actually have a ship and a crew, you guys can use that to make money, so it can eventually pay for itself. uh, okay, so uh, so you want to who wants to attempt to barter him down? As a lawyer, you just pulls out a rowboat and just plonks it down onto the water. Who has like really fucking good? Yeah, you can aid him if you want. So you give advantage. Do you wanna use a bless on him as well? So there's extra to his roll. Oh no, it's not bless. It's guidance, right? It's good. Oh yeah. Do we want Z to make it? Alright, so Z, you get to make a persuasion check with advantage, and then get as an extra D4 from guidance to add to the roll. It should be on the main list. Mm-hmm.
Get out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Uh, mm-hmm. Motherfucker's a persuasive beast. Yeah, it's a D4. Yeah, he already was. So a total of 22. you, you do the whole thing like yeah you go full into it. You start like yeah, the start doing the eyebrows, the fucking the binding of the eyelashes. Playing like whilst like subtly playing a tiny tune, to quote unquote set the mood for bargaining. It weirdly sounds like one of those tunes that you hear in like an outro of like a kids TV show. Yeah, but 22, you managed to talk him down. You guys like, oh, he's like, oh, I say you guys did get. He's like, you know what? Since you guys are just clearly going to be new to this, and future prospects for this port town, and also the fact that you guys managed to somehow get a letter of recommendation from Lord Maxim is, impressive. Oh yeah, you made me super fucking more. Oh god, he's leaning forward. Oh god. All right. So after you successfully flirt with him, down, you guys managed to get the price to around 8,000. You fucking yeah, but then you rolled over a 20. 1 platinum is 10 gold. Do you want me to get a price if you guys want to split it evenly? It'll be it'll be 1,600, won't it, each? Yeah. Remember, you guys killed that the ab. Well, you guys killed the Aboleth in that last town, and got like around what, like 30, 40 grand. Fair, fair. That's it. So you're on 11,000 gold. So yeah, so everybody can mark off using a mix of like platinum and gold pieces. You guys can. Let me double check. You want to do know to check your gold? And then you got 480 of the platinum. So 8,000. You guys can do the split however you want. You guys can do like 1,500 each, and then Yon pays 1,000. All right. If you guys, yeah, it'll be 1,500 gold each, and then 1,500, then Yon pays. Actually, no, it'll be. Yeah, hold up. My math is wrong. No, no, fuck you guys. 60. Wait. No, it's 1,500. Wait, is it everything 1,500 then? My math. Hold up, I'm stupid. I'm getting a calculator. So 1,750 and then what, 1,000 for Yorm? Yeah. Yeah, so. Right. So are you guys to take over that? Is everybody good with moving that amount from their gold, or do you need help with it? I think everyone should be alright. Yeah. Uh, yeah. It'd be 175 platinum pieces if you wanted to pay for it via platinum. Right. To be fair, if we were running the weight system, the platinum pieces they're a bit bigger than the coin wise they are bigger than gold, but so ideally you'd want everything converted into platinum, but just to make it like more simple so you aren't carrying as much. But we're not doing the weight system. You guys have a bag of holding. You guys just reach your hand into the fucking bag and just gold erupts out in a fountain. Yeah, a bag of holding can be used as a weapon that way. Yeah. No. Theoretically, if you guys got a bag of holding, you guys could put a shit ton of daggers in there and then just invert the bag and launch them all out. D&D can do weird shit. You've also got like, oh, what happens if we fill this bag entirely with black powder? The severed heads of all your enemies. Yeah, you don't fire innocent people. Finn pops out. Yeah, so. Mhm. Go ahead. Alright, so everybody marks off the assorted amount of coin. And so, what do you guys wish to name your ship? Why? Yeah, I can leave. I'm sorry, what? Just the super sinkable. Yeah, yeah, it's just sinkable. Just you're gonna say that that boat is pretty sus. Yeah, if we can't think of a name by the end of here, we can come up with one for next time if you guys really need time to brainstorm it. Well, we'll run the rest of the session. You guys just be brainstorming like ship names in the background while we do everything else. The tub of lube. Oh God. The t- the tub of lube. I hate that. We don't want you guys swimming around in a tub of lube. So you guys are gonna go. Guess the tub of lube. Alright, you guys get to brainstorm that and ask at the end of the session. But yeah, you guys now have a boat under you guys' name. God, please don't ruin everything. It's fine. And you see the dockmaster, Richie, begins to send some essentially workers to go and make sure it's all scrubbed down clean and everything. He goes, well, he's gonna. He's. It's the jar. Oh, God. God damn it. Alright, so. Dockmaster did. He mentioned to you guys, it goes, if you guys are looking for a crew, and he actually got. He kind of like rubs his forehead. He's like, well, the shit that we saw from the ocean earlier set everybody off, but you know what? There are people in this. There are people in this town who are probably dangerous enough to, go out when that just happened. I was almost going to call them stupid. But yeah, you'd find people stupid enough. Or crazy enough. Or that's the word. Thank you, my elven friend. But your best bets are to look in the various taverns we have, and he gives you kind of directions to. He gives you the best direction to the Siren Song and a Touch on Land. As he mentions the Touch on Land, he kind of like very quickly goes through it. Like he, um, make an insight check for me. Yeah, everybody, other people can make it if they want to, but you're the one initiated. You generally think he's thinking into to himself. He's like, oh, he's probably in thought right now. 25. You fucking boon crit. Nothing scares me more than this is typing. SS stupid shit. The SS stupid shits. Okay, alright. Yeah, both Yorm and Makaria. What do you guys pick up on? Which avoid and various kind of thing? There's a reason he's definitely not speaking about this other tavern. And with the with the 25 and the crit, you would see that there's a slight blush when he's talking about a touch on land. Do you want to ask him? Uh, he begins to kind of like stammer on those words. Goes, um, they offer alternative services. Avoid running. Yeah, so you guys could split up and check kind of like different bars for the SS lube. I hate that. Alright, so who wants to visit the Touch and Land and the Siren Song? Who wants to go to where?
Which one's the bar?
Both are bars, but a Touch and Land is also a place which offers alternative services, in addition to also being a tavern. Yeah. So you're going to the Siren Song. I take it, Macario, you're going to go to the Siren Song or not? Is Ryan even here? Did she actually leave? Yon, which one do you want to go visit? The boy. The weird one. And then the elves are going to the other one. I hate that, see? The goddamn T-Rex. Did she actually leave? To be fair, I'm going to assume Makai wouldn't go to wouldn't go to a Touch on Land. Alright, so which one are we going to go after first? Yeah, let's do a Touch on Land first. Let's get out of the way. Okay, let me get out what I have written for this. These fucking no. So decent. So, you guys, the holy SSS Holy Thibault. God damn it. So, you guys get, so Aloysia, Void, and Yorm. You find this outside, kind of like as they're kind of like on the front of the building. They have a sign, rather well done. It is a kind of like a magenta-ish color, with like a hint of like a kind of like a red backdrop to it. It says a touch on land, and there are various I'm trying to think of the word. Yeah.
People are fucking.
Do you want to make a perception check? Oh. He wants to see if he can hear anything. Okay, because you sense it. More as a bard, you can sense. You don't exactly hear it. You sense the energy that it gives off. This one does. God. Wait, if you're bothering, you should get that looked at. But yeah, so you enter in, and the lights in the inside. There's various music going off. It's not the kind of like it's not that. It's more of they're playing somewhat yeah, probably more close to saxophone music. Which is you have a feel that like the sax may be there just to drown out some of the background noise. you see a kind of like a gnomish one behind what seems to be a bar, busy kind of like getting serving, kind of like cleaning like a glass. Sees you guys like hop in, looking kind of out of water. You know, you got to use the jargon for this kind of town. Looking like a fish out of water for this kind of place. Meanwhile, the bard's eyes are lighting up. Just make a make a perception check for me, Elijah. Is he here? Yeah, there you are. Can you make a perception check for me as you've entered a brothel with yeah. You look down to your kind of like your front coat kind of like pocket, and Pixelis is there. She is glaring at you. She kind of stares at you after saying. She's like, God damn it. She's like, it better be a drink, nothing more. So yeah, you see the yeah. So you three see there are various what's the word? Denizens of this establishment. Well, I can't say that. I'm pretty sure it's offensive. You never know what you can say these days. But but there are various workers in here. uh, well, it's better than sl. And you see, yeah, there was someone behind the bar who kind of spots you. Sets a glass down on the bar table. Is it? No, it's a counter. That'll be it. She sees you. She kind of like beckons you guys over. She goes, "Ah, please come in." Alright, you three go over and walk over to you. Hmm. Make let's see. Make some perception checks for the all three of you for the kind to see if you can kind of sense the looks you're getting from this room. Because you guys are all very weird, if I'm being brutally honest. Oh, the turtle man had you beat by one. So yeah, you guys all have a good vague idea that the uh, usual what's it participants in this building are for better or worse, they are not used to seeing people who look like you guys. As in two devilish looking people and a fucking giant turtle. Then which one goes about goes, so can I help you guys yeah guys, and then looks at Void in the middle. Can I help you people with anything? Hmm. Very well. What would you like? You can. You and Jack Daniel. Jack Daniels. Yeah, she pours out kind of like a decent sized glass of your favorite of the alcoholic beverage of the orange variety. Mate, legit. No, 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 it's just the iron brew of the alcohol world. Let's be. So, why you people in town? You seem not from around here. Are you guys travelers? Hmm. We get a lot of people through here. We are a port town. We have people from all over the continent. Are you guys going anywhere particular? Looking for anything? you, Basically, you're decently good at like picking up the room. When she says looking for anything, she is giving the eyes. Pixel is fucking gives her the fucking like she didn't pick up on originally. This gnomish lady noticed you guys that you have a small essentially a small pixie in your pocket. That sounds like an innuendo. Um, who's fucking glaring daggers at at her. She goes, I never. Fuck's sake. Fucking pocket pixie. Fuck off. God fucking damn it. Ugh. Please, no. Oh, I hate you. We got the group of leaving the pocket. Okay, I'm gonna try and not fucking get a headache from laughing this much. She's like, would you be needing a room? You're looking. She noticed the fucking desk there that fucking Pixel is giving. Actually, do you guys need a room? Do you guys need? Are you looking for people or what do you need? Just fucking walks out the room. To be fair, that's the first time Void's ever seen that kind of building. She had no idea what was in there. Yorm, are you staying in? Are you? What do you? Hmm. Window shop. You feel a hard fucking like it's the equivalent to being stabbed with like a needle or something. You feel like an elbow just jug back down into your chest. Oh boy. uh, yeah. Alright. So as we're just chatting up with the bartender, Yorm, could you make a perception check for me? Just so you can find people around the room. Yeah. Oh, please no. I don't. I don't need. Oh no! I've just had in my head. Oh, okay. Right. 14. Okay. 14. Yeah, you see there are some people in here who aren't attended by any people who are offering services. Let me see if I can get there. Can I? How on earth do I describe these two individuals to you? There are uh, now you see there are two individuals in here who look. You guys pick up because you are kind of like an innate fighter yourself. They are very good. They do not skip arm day. They are heavily built. Um, yeah, pretty. Uh, right, so imagine like Endgame Thor. Not Endgame. Yeah. So like relatively buff, but they've let themselves go. Yeah, you see the two of them there. Both both kind of like humanoid. They kind of look they kind of look like in conversation there. Let's see, with a decent perception check, you can just about hear like, oh, come on, surely we're gonna find something, right? The goddamn the bosses have packed up on us because of that fucking glare from the waters. You see the other one goes full on. This is gonna. I'm sorry if I fucking butchered this. This is gonna be my attempt at a Russian accent. Fucking. Yeah, guys are fucking pussy. Why did I go? Shit, I tried. I meant to try and do this like that, but my tongue got caught. It's not fucking fucking pussy. We can't go underwater these days because people are scared of the bright light. Ah, we'll find someone. Make all the coin. They're not that level. So yeah, you pick yeah. He goes duh. Yeah, you pick up on that conversation. Yeah. 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 The light that came out the sky. The people are what's the word? Superstitious. You got the people over at the temples. They're busy trying to I don't know fucking pray. Never mind. It's gonna hurt business. People are afraid of the waters. But we've been on the seas long enough. There's enough shit in there that scares you anyway. Well, I mean, we're out of a job. My what's the equivalent for like feline but for turtle? Was it turtle line? That's turtellini. Turtellini. uh, I'm not saying. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not saying that out loud on Twitch in case my microphone fucks it up. I'm not saying. So yes, we are out of a job because people are afraid of the waters. Me and Lenny here. My name is Sturges. We are we are Lenny and Carl from the fucking Simpsons. To be fair, originally I was gonna have these guys be the equivalent of those two fucking useless pirates from Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, the one with the wooden eye. Uh, he's like, yeah, we man the cannons. Well, it would do if any ships were actually going to be sailing out anytime soon. But yeah, your ship would have cannons. All ships get a small standard array of cannons. You can have more. Complimentary. So yes, we are. They can look towards Turtle Man. There he goes. So, Turtle Man, are you a sailor? Are you well? If you are in need of people to run the cannons for you guys, yeah, teach your crew familiar with on how to run a ship. He's giving you the kind of like the sales pitch. Uh, you probably should have asked. uh, but big. I think you have the fact that these guys had to get a sales license from someone else. You have a good idea that they probably aren't the best with the with the ship. So, would you have work for us? We can meet you somewhere tomorrow. All right. And he's like, he begins to, he kind of like grasps your hand and like, do you want me to buy you a drink, my turtle friend? Da. And he gets you straight up. I'm gonna have to admit, he's gonna get the strongest thing that he knows. It's like borderline moonshine. So make for me a a Constitution saving throw. This guy fucking downs like half a bottle of it. Fucking con save, nice. Yeah, he's like, yeah, chug, and then he see like in the midst of him going chug, like egging you on, he's like realized that you've just drunk way more than he did, and then you just kind of like, you don't even feel it. You are confident. He's like, ah, yes, this will be a good business venture. Then he would pat you back, but he pats your shell so you don't feel it. But the gesture's there. So, docks tomorrow. See you there. And then he'll be there. Right. If you want to, you can now leave this. Leave this tavern. Aloysia, are you finished chatting up the bartender? Yeah. So, do you leave drunk? Be biatch. All right. So you guys leave the tavern. Aloysia's a bit tipsy after essentially attempting to flirt with the bartender. But you've got like. Here's the thing, you would be if if your fucking wife wasn't just fucking glaring at you for even attempting to talk to someone in that kind of environment. Just because they were half nude. Yeah. So, two potential deck hunts I found. Right. We're gonna cut over to the Siren song. Is Orion here? That is a good point. Is she here? Hello. Yeah. So they have finished with that other building. As he got stared at by his wife for entering that kind of building. Yorm seemingly has potentially hired 2 crew members, and fucking Void had just walked in, not knowing what the place is, and immediately did a 180 and walked out.
Why? What did you see?
There were various workers in there. Curious Void. So, over at the other tavern, the Siren Song. It says the sign on the outside, as both Macario and Elias make their way over to it, is rather ornately kind of like painted. It says the Siren Song, tavern and music house. He went to the brothel with the boy. Right, so yeah, you two walk into this establishment. One thing that immediately kind of like catches you guys off is there is somebody behind the bar, or behind the bar, so someone working, who is of a race I don't think any of your characters would have seen before. They are what is classified as a Merfolk. The Merfolk in D&D. The Merfolk in D&D are a amphibious race who can survive on both. Not that level of Merfolk. They are. Imagine someone who kind of like a humanoid who's like of like varying shades of like either blue or pink, with kind of like those weird frills that Mizutsune has. Yeah, so you see, it is. To be fair, this guy, this would be a guy. You see him. He's like kind of like a various kind of like shades of blue, completely shirtless. That's his style. He's got like he's the kind of person to have one of those shark teeth necklace. Oh, no! I'm not. I am not. I don't want to. I don't want to offend our Australian friend. There's no way I'm attempting an accent. No, I don't. Do I have permission? Oh God. It's gonna be like a mixture of me and Steve Irwin. That's gonna be my closest attempt. Okay, all right. Oh shit! No, I won't be able to do it. I'll sound like shit. uh, oh fuck! All right. I've got the Australian guy's seal of approval. So he goes, oh, I hope it's the last time. All right. I'm mentally preparing myself for exactly how. Can I mute myself? Can I mute myself for like just like 30 seconds as I attend the voice? Like, no. Oh fuck. No. I'm getting the pitch. He goes, hi, good day. So, Fucking awful. A shower. I'm not Christopher Walken. Fuck you guys. So, can I, fuck, I've lost it. Fucking, it's, yeah, fuck it, it's Christopher Walken. So, can I, fucking hell. Alright. Can I, help you guys with anything? Can I get you a drink? So, I hate that. So yeah, so the two elves walk into a bar. This isn't a joke. This is what happens. This is they're kind of like this building, this Iron Town. It's rather fancy. Like it's got a there is a it's kind of like a kind of like an open dining area. There's various tables. There's a stage at the back where on the stage there. Yeah, it's a big place. It's a big place. It's a bar. No, it's a restaurant with a bar on the side. It's like a Witherspoon. Mate, because I'm a student, alright? That's Witherspoons are fancy to students. Alright. It's fucking, you know what I meant. It's my fucking accent. Fuck you. Fuck. It's not Reese Witherspoon. It's Reese with a knife. This is a knife. Christopher Walken with a knife. Alright. It's everything like so. All the walls around are kind of like lit up. They're kind of lit up with like very like ornate kind of lights. The wallpaper is it's not exactly wallpaper, just everything. Like, all the walls are just like seemingly painted white, but they have like various seashells that are stuck on in locations. Yeah, pretty much. On the stage there was there's a piano as well as other various instruments. There's someone very kind of like ornately playing a harp in the back. It looks there's a decent amount of like other diners in here. Seem like a lot of them are mid-concessions. Some people are having like a seemingly some sort of a game of chance with dice. It seems like a pretty much. The guy behind the counter goes, so do you want a drink or you want to talk to me? Okay. Well, I own the fucking bar. I own this fucking place. Do you want something? You're gonna have to speak to me. Are you looking for someone? Yeah, Max. I'm more. Look, I can't keep that up. All right, it's gonna become. It's gonna very quickly become offensive because it's gonna get worse. Well, no, he's fucking Irish. I can do an Irish accent way better than anything else. I should have started with that. The oceans around the world. I'm a. I'm a. Oh, I'm gonna get cancelled. So, what can I get you? That you can. Any preference?
No. What can you?
Well, we have various selections of ales. Various ales. Fuck it. Various ales. We also have a fine selection of wines.
Yeah, not too much. I need something spinning.
He kind of like fishes behind the bar. He's like, well, this I I hate all of you guys. Duh. I hate you. Right. So he roots around the back of the bar. He's like, he holds up this like bottle of like. He holds up a kind of like a bottle of just like seemingly some strong clear alcohol. Uh, this was a this may or may not be vodka. Uh, I'm not calling it vodka. It's vodka. It's that weird stuff. It's that cucumber vodka. I hate that. Oh, I hate. Cucumber spinach vodka. Don't never. Yeah, so he pulls out a vodka. He's like, I can mix this in with something. Whatever I mix it in will become hella strong. I have various juices. What would you like? Vodka. He hands you this. Do you want something fancy? Do you want a little umbrella and the fruit?
Please, yeah. I also have like spice.
He essentially makes you a very strong margarita with a little umbrella, all very fruit and ice. Look at that. Yeah, yeah, it does. It's like half a lemon kind of slice, like on the and the little umbrella.
I'm happy.
Indeed, he is. Yeah, don't.
Was that the extent? Oh, it's same over here.
So like, it's
Yeah, it's nice.
What kind of drink would Avelios like then, if any?
apple juice.
Do you want a rum and coke? Avelios gets the equivalent of a rum and coke. It's rum and then some other carbonated liquid because coke does not exist in D&D. No, it's rum and roller cola. That's. Oh, the not a cola or the Pepsi. You get a rum and Pepsi. He goes, so you guys have got your drinks. Oh, fuck it, I've lost the accent.
Go on.
I was trying to do Russian. It was not bad. Fuck you. Cause I can't. So what can I get you? Anything else? You want a meal? Or do you want? Oh, you come on down. Come on down to an Olive Garden. It's just fucking out. It's just. So, can I get you anything else? I'm also a good font of gossip.
Yeah, would you happen to know anyone who's looking to join a crew of chefs? That's just always rushing through like the town.
But
That January. You just hear a voice going,
crew. Hmm. Uh, in regards to a crew, fucking the accent is gone. I'm trying my best. Trying my. I I don't know how to. Right. uh, clear. Can I just abandon the accent? There's no way I can keep that up.
no, just keep. You really do know.
No way, I'm doing a northern accent. That's more closer to Welsh. He goes, in terms of a crew, fucking right, right. In terms of a crew, he's generally kind of like, did you guys see the the light in the ocean? People are they're suspicious. They don't want to go anywhere without well, I say guarantee to come back, but that's got people on edge. So a lot of the main groups are, I think they're calling it for a bit, but I'm sure there are stragglers around. There's probably some within this bar, and kind of like gestures like to the rest of the patrons that are kind of like sat down. There's like a few groups at different tables. I'm sure if you asked around, you should find somebody. If not, you can also check the temples. Hopefully you can persuade. Sailory. Celery. Celery. Is anyone a vegetable? Is anybody celery? Is it a vegetable? What would it count as? Alright, so there is a uh, there's a seemingly a couple. Your definition of sailory is weird. But one of the guy immediately fucking the guy immediately sticks out. He has the fucking eye patch and the hat. No, not Popeye Sailor. No, no. You see, yeah. So there are two groups that would fit your description. There is there's seemingly this guy who's like the fucking definition of a sailor. He's got a fucking eye patch. He's got a hat. His boots are up on the table. He's sitting at a table next to a gnomish woman who's you can tell that she's attempting to like make him stop like drinking as much as he is, or try to like calm him down a bit. I can hear that. And and then the other group would be there is a kind of a set of Yeah, there would also be a human. There is a kind of like two people who are playing, essentially playing the game of chance, who would also fit the definition of sailory. So, who wants to speak to who? There's the yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's the pirate, the really piratey looking guy, and the gnomish lady, and the two guys playing with dice. Who wants to talk to who?
Showing a game of dice.
All right, let's deal with yeah, sure. Let's deal with the piratey guy first. Do you just walk? Do you just walk up and like sit down at the table? Or do you just like
Quite a drink.
how do you approach then? Do you want to buy them a drink or? All right. You see the guy like immediately sees someone else someone bringing him a drink. His feet are off the table. He's looking more attentive. Fucking, there's no way I'm going to attend. Fuck, I'm going to go for Irish. All right. I can't do a northern accent. God, give me an example, okay? Because I barely have an accent at all. Give me one. Alright. No, that's not it. Fucking ones. A tool. Okay. There's no way I'm attempting a Liverpudlian. Isn't that an offensive term? Calling someone a... You just called them a scouser. Liverpudlians. No way I'm intending a Scouse accent. I really would. My mother's not Northern. My mother isn't. I'd offend you, if anything. Fuck it. Alright. He puts his boots down on the floor with kind of like a heavy thud. Oh no, do I just fucking fall and go pirate? Ah. He goes, "Arr! Drinks!" And he raises his arm in the air, kind of like a really kind of like flam. You can fuck off. You can Arr! Drink. Do you fear death? Do you fear death? Okay, alright, I'm just gonna stop caring about accents so we can get through this. he goes, no, they're really not. They're awful. Just yes, they are awful. He goes, so you got me a drink? Well, you're getting into a man's heart, you are. What do you wish to ask of me? And you see the nose woman kind of speaks and goes, don't mind him. He's he kind of like gestures a bit, kind of like not drunk, but she does the kind of like the swirly finger motion to one side of her head. That's the opposite side to him. He's not at the top of his game. He's usually better than this. He goes, yeah, I'll be better than this when I get this down my throat. And he immediately fucking just picks up the drink and begins just fucking chugging it. No. It's the cat. No. It's the cat with the Vietnam flashbacks. Just no, no, no.
Guys seen the fucking video of the like little kid's like, I'm gonna put my cat on the mic. And just the kid's like,
I hate. Right. There he goes. That's much better. Got some. String. What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Looking to hire people to join the crew.
Ah. He was about to say so, and then then you said you have a ship, and he gives you like, he kind of tilts his head slightly to the side. You have a ship. Gestures to himself and the fucking pirate gobs. I don't have my ship. Fucking.
Do you want to join our ship?
Aye.
To our ship.
Was the captain of my own vessel. You see the gnome shadow goes, yes, I can read map 2. Only need one more eye. Yeah, to be fair, you guys are now fucking shouting at this fucking room. I don't know.
I just stare.
He goes, put it there, and sticks his hand out. Yeah. and then immediately just straight after you shake his hand, as his head just hits the table. He was at that level of drunk, and you bought him a drink. The gnomish lady put like her hand in his head, like, oh, for fuck's sake. If I'm being honest, he is actually a pretty good captain. We just had a bad run of luck. We had to abandon our ship. We got attacked on the water. Oh no, we've been out of the ship for like a few weeks now. No idea what that light was though. Some people I've heard them at the temple saying like, it's a sign of the old days. It's a sign of fucking stuff, something being released, or the sign of the waters are gonna be a lot more trouble. I mean, it's better business for us, isn't it? If less people are out there on the waters. We weren't exactly a. She kind of gets close and goes, we didn't do a lot of legal jobs occasionally, but yeah, we definitely lean towards the more illegal side. Never caught, so we've got that on our hands. But we weren't merchants. We did delivery jobs. We never raided anybody. We're not that bad. Did delivery jobs. Did some things which were a bit unsavory sometimes. But, you know, it's our line of work, I guess. But yeah, I'd be my name is Lyra. The guy who passed out there is Merrick. You see, he's kind of like he's letting some drool kind of like he's starting to pool onto the table. You kind of like pull your arms back as you got your own drink. But yeah, we set out from Port Tour a while back. We haven't been back, so I'd say we're pretty good. Yeah. Has Mystery gone? Is he dead? Did he leave?
They came.
Your fucking most recent name, Ship Happens. What, really? I like biatched. I hate pocket pixies. I really don't want that to end up being. Or the boat of or the tub of Leu. Somehow that doesn't sound good. I'll allow you guys to brainstorm it. You guys, we'll sort that out at the end. So for the sake that I think you guys has gone, he'd probably be decent because you guys aren't exactly spring daisies yourselves. So look, you guys killed half of a town, and then ran off with all of the. That definitely happened. But yeah. Yeah. What about the time the Void almost killed someone in the bar for pointing and laughing at them? Anyway, so that was dealt with. They essentially arrange it to also meet up at the docks in the morning. Bitch for that. So, you go over to the two guys who are currently playing a game of dice. They see you approach, like, can you want dealing in for the game? Sure. Yeah, you have the fucking cheat dice, and you didn't. Right. Void found he made one of the weird horns of something you guys fought into a dice that had the ability to essentially cheat. Yeah. I think sure Void only was the only one who made something like that. Yeah, you only had enough to make two, and you gave one to the guys. Yeah. So yeah, to kind of let sum up what happened while you were gone, because I have no idea where you went. He did not. Essentially, the lady explained that they weren't exactly the cleanest of sailors, not in the kind of the physical term, more as in they've done a lot of dirty work in the past. But I ruled it as like, you guys aren't exactly the best either, so I don't think you would have fussed about it. That's what I said, and then these two, and then the two people who did it are just claiming. Yeah. Exceedingly vandalism. Wait, what? Please don't tell me that's been that the entire stream. Alright, quick question. Can someone open up the stream and see if they can actually hear people? Can you hear him in stream? Is it just quiet? Oh, the music's different. Alright, I'll turn down the music. Oh, I'll turn it up then. Yeah, the music on my stream's like weirdly like cut off. I don't know why. But can you hear the players? Hold up, I'll turn you guys up then.
Quite loud, I think. I noticed this one.
Is this better?
Yeah.
You guys just
Hello?
start making random noise.
La la la.
No, but seriously, my music is not working.
Like,
Yeah, my
if you
music
open up
keeps
the page-
stopping.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, alright.
Watch together is being weird.
Yeah, occasionally if you just
Yeah,
like open it and close it whenever you get the chance. Like switch to the page and switch back. Not exactly sure why it keeps pausing. Watch together's been weird.
Well, I just paused it and unpaused it then, but it doesn't do that for me. I'm gonna mute the stream now.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not the fact that everyone's been muted to be the show. It's just everybody's been very quiet because
Everyone's
audio
been
settings.
extremely quiet.
It's fine. It's totally not noticeable.
It's only the third stream.
It's only
Fourth.
a shame. No one watches anyway. We're fine.
If you listen closely, you can hear Alistair die on the inside. No one watches my streams.
So the two gentlemen you walk up to kind of like teach you essentially how to play. It is a game of dice. The way is essentially each one of you guys go up in essentially dice, and so you each roll 3 dice, but you keep one of them hidden,
You have to guess.
and essentially
Slice dice.
yeah.
What?
Essentially, so you roll 3 dice, keep one of them hidden. You reveal 2 of them, and people can either bet on their hand, or they can drop. In which case, whoever's left will get the most. Will get the coin.
Bet on what has the highest number.
Yeah. So we start off by rolling. It's gonna be much easier if I roll these guys like not on, so I don't show you them. But so essentially,
Well, roll 2 of them so you can
Yeah.
see what it is. But
so
not their
everybody
third.
starts off by rolling 2 dice, and then I roll secretly the 3rd dice for the other 2, and then bets will be based on how good you think your hand is, or you can drop it and then they win the coin automatically. Does that make sense?
Think we can just do a little test run real quick.
Yeah, we'll do a little. Yeah, we'll do a little test run. It's like sure, the guys are like, yeah,
I
sure.
don't-
First
so
time
it'd
you
be
guys play.
6 every time.
So can you roll
Do I need to roll
2d6? Yeah, 2d6.
That-
And
Wow.
9. Guy 1 gets a 4.
Hmm.
And a 10.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm gonna get my actual dice set out. Get the d6 one.
so wait, should I roll 1d6 as well now?
Yeah, and essentially it's gonna be whether or not these guys think, based on a
Have you got a
attempted
bait
insight.
on yours though, or do you always bet on your own?
Essentially, you have to bet on yourself. And
Okay.
if
So
you
wait, I
think
just roll one.
Yeah, you roll an extra d6. So your
Great.
current hand is 12, which is
12.
not bad. On 3 dice. So you see, the other person currently has a roll of a 4, and the other
Yeah, I
person currently
doubt.
has a roll of a 10.
Yeah. No. I don't think I drop it.
One guy, the first guy immediately like kind of drops out. He's like, fuck it. And the other guy is like, I'm fairly confident.
No, I'm not. I drop out as well.
He's like, yeah. Essentially, the way it works is like if you make a bet and you're wrong, you have to pay essentially double the amount that you initially put in. If you drop. Anyway, he reveals his dice. The first guy rolled like an extra 2, so he got all 3 2s, giving a total of 6. That guy got a 4 and a 6 for a 10, and then I rolled a 5, putting him at 15.
Oh. See, I would have lost.
Mhm. All right. So do you get the idea? So essentially you each put a set of coin, essentially a coin in the pot, and then if you're really
Did I just
confident,
roll?
if you're really confident in your hand, you stay in, and then if the other person is confident, they stay in, putting another gold in, then you reveal.
Yes.
Alright, makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, so each
Yes.
of these people put in essentially a gold piece each into the center. Do you do so as well?
Mhm.
Alright, so can I get a 2 dice roll from you, please?
Can I not just do 3?
Yeah, and I'll just the one on the far right will just say that you got covered up.
Right.
4, 5, 5. Damn,
Yeah.
pretty good. Guy 1 looks like shit. Oh, I fucking rolled the ones there.
I was just about to say, okay, hold up.
He's cheating.
Hold up.
Okay, and a 9 on that guy. So
Oh,
you
it's
and
the
you
same.
and that guy are currently have got the same roll.
We have to see. You know what? I'm going in.
All right. So yeah, so one guy drops out, so he loses his gold coin.
That guy's not doing very well.
Yeah, you putting a coin into the pot's going to be a total of 5. And he's
Yes.
gonna put a coin in.
Oh.
He's decently confident.
Oh.
And hands are revealed. You got a 14. He got an 11. So a total of 5 gold go to you.
Yay!
Yeah, you're pretty good. So what's they're kind of like they're both like, what are you doing in town? You're a traveler, just passing through.
Passing through. We actually just got a ship, and now I'm looking for a crew.
Well, my name
You too.
is. Give me a second. I have it here.
Oh no, what's the name?
My name's Davis. This is Stefan. His dice rolls aren't the best, but
Oh wait.
we would both classify ourselves as pretty decent deckhands.
Well, would you be interested in joining then?
Sure, if you have places for us.
Of course, we can always use more. What's the word? I don't know.
Crewmates.
For hints?
Crewmates?
No, like-
Or their titles are deckhands.
Deckhands? Really?
Yeah, their jobs is essentially to man the ropes when they need to, as well as like general like maintenance work and other stuff like that.
Yes.
Like, ah,
So we have a deal.
sure. Yeah. Where are we meeting up? Are we heading off somewhere now, or then
I think
tomorrow?
we agreed to tomorrow morning.
Right. We'll come find you at the docks.
We're hard to miss. I just look for a bunch of weirdos.
We'll keep that in mind. And so, you guys have essentially attained enough members for a functioning crew, as well as a captain and a first mate, who essentially will deal with all those guys' shit, so you don't have to, as well as run the ship when you guys don't need it. So, it will be a form of passive income for you all. So there are other markets and shops in the town aside from the taverns. You guys can explore them if you want. There are the 4 temples to Evandra, Melora, Cord, and Joaquin. If any of you guys want to go visit those. There are also there's also the blacksmith, the Trident, the alchemist, the magic shop, as well as an open market. Who wants to go where?
Well, I'm just having a wander around at the moment while this is going on.
Do you want to visit the magic shop?
What's that, Mystic Waters?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Does anybody else want to visit Mystic Waters?
No, I want to play one more round.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do one more round of dice real quick. And we'll do Mystic Waters. Like, right. So, you know what? For being giving us the work opportunity, they each put in 5 gold into the center.
Damn. Watch me lose it all.
Right,
I
can
know.
you roll for me your dice, please? 12.
Damn it.
So they see a 2 and a 6.
Yes.
It's fucking Stefan.
He's terrible.
I keep pressing on the wrong one. Don't look at that.
Oh my god.
Okay. and you see
Oh.
8. So you and that guy are tied,
Mm.
and Stefan's just like, ah, fuck this. Right. He slides in another 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm going in as well.
So wait, the total pot is 19?
Yes.
And he reveals he rolled a 4.
Oh wait, did he actually?
Yeah, he did.
You died.
You guys roll the same. It's like, well, we go again. Roll another set
Oh
of dice.
no, do we?
Roll another set of dice. So an
Damn
8,
it!
and then you go.
It's in 2. What is he rolling?
Ah, shit.
Oh.
So he sees an 8. He's like, fuck it. Reveals
No way.
he rolled a 1 on his extra dice. He rolled 2
No.
1s and a 3. Ah. So you win back 19 gold.
And now I'll split it.
Oh, between the 3 of you? Or between the group? Your group?
No, like. No. Like just. How should I do this? I'll take 9 coins and give them 10. Like those 2.
Like, well, there should be a fine business adventure if you're giving a coin like that. See you tomorrow. And
Bye.
Stefan rolls like shit every time. Alright,
He's gonna be the first to die on the boat.
is there anybody else who wants to visit the magic shop aside from Void?
What is a magic shop?
It's called
Exactly.
Mystic Waters. It has various magical items which people have found on their travels. They also would have spell components if you need to buy them.
Sure, I'll head over there as well.
Alright, anybody else? Or is everybody else good? Evelio?
No, I won't.
Is Mystery here?
Is Void here?
Yeah, Void would be. You catch Void.
I'm here.
Velios here? Is that right? Is everybody? Alright. Are any of the other? Right. Umbra here?
Everyone else is dead.
I think, yeah, Theodore's just passed out.
Is Umbra here?
Umber might have passed out.
I'm pretty sure he passed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mystery's muted. I don't know where Z's gone.
What about C? Is he playing? He's. I forgot the name. What's the name?
Eloisia. Oh! Umbra's awake! I saw his microphone
he?
flicker.
There's
Yeah,
a snore.
yeah.
Well, that might be in a snore. Oh,
I
is
think
he?
that was just breathing.
No, I'm not asleep. I was just chucking a shit.
Oh, that is much better.
No, what?
Would you like to visit the magic item shop? With Void and
Yeah.
Barrier?
I'm going to the market myself.
Right, you guys. So you're heading over to the market building. I don't know where Z. I assume Evelius would look at the magic shop because he always tends to poke his eye in.
Yeah.
Z here or not?
Maybe he's also taking shit.
He needs to come to the magic shop to see if there's a cure for like chlamydia or something. Whatever he called it, the brothel.
He didn't do anything. His wife stops him. He takes the wife to a brothel.
Yeah, it's alright if they're both into it.
I mean, yeah. Just have a threesome.
If they're swinners, yeah.
Alright, I had no idea where Z went. I'd say you probably would have visited around the market with Yorm. Right, so, do magic item stuff. No, did anyone hear where Mystery went or not?
He's probably gone for food.
Probably
isn't he?
eating. Yeah.
Normally around this sort of time he has to go and do food.
He's a pea.
You can always see if they want something else when they get back.
Right, so I will describe the inside of Mystic Waters.
Oh, hey.
You see, one thing that immediately catches you that in the very center of this kind of store, it's like varying items. There's a mixture of magical items, and then there's a lot of kind of how do I explain it? It's like kind of like the seaside souvenirs. So
It's a souvenir shop.
in the mix of like magical items, there are like various kind of like small models made out of like shells and stuff. There are various like necklaces and stuff made out of like kind of also make shells and like small like shark teeth. It's probably where that one guy got his. In the very center of the Mystic Waters, there is a large fish tank of all sorts of kind of like all sorts of like well, there's tropical fish is the word I'm looking for. So you got stuff like there's the tiny little clownfish, various like sea anemones. You see all those fucking tiny ass like tiny little fish with the blue stripes on them that look like they're slightly glowing all the time. My nan has loads of them in her flat. Don't know why. It's always weird. But yeah, so you see a fish tank with various like kind of aquatic life as well, like plants and stuff. Behind the kind of like the stall is another merfolk. They seem to get more common, especially when you're at coastal towns. She's kind of like she's got large glasses, which probably don't work underwater. And she's like busy kind of like reading something. And she's like, she sees you, the three of you enter. It's like, oh, hi. If any of you need anything, let me know. I'll be right here. Ask me any questions. We have a large variety of various souvenirs. If this is your first time, Port Siltstone. Oh dear, if you need anything, come find me. I'll be right here.
Show us the magic goods. Have a look around.
Very well. I have a long list. There's kind of like a mix of like other like various knickknacks. You actually find, if any of you, do any of you have they're not the crisps. Do any of you have or want to use? Anybody have / want to use detect magic to see if they can get a good bead and see if they can actually find everything?
I use it.
I don't have it.
You kind of
I have it.
It's kind of like a mini like sonar, like so it's like boop, 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 and like various like items in the shop below. You managed to find a you managed to actually with detect magic. Actually managed to find all of them. I will put these links to in here. Ring of the Ram, the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, Scimitar of Speed, the Portable Hole, and the Cloak of the Arachnida. Don't ask me what a portable hole is. I know it sounds wrong, but it's.
Zed won that one.
A portable hole is similar to a bag of holding. Yeah, I can kind of give a brief description of these.
You're reading.
Yeah, as opposed to a bag, the portable hole is like essentially just essentially a circle, kind of like of cloth that essentially can be placed against a solid surface, kind of like a Looney Tunes style to create a hole. But essentially, let me see if I can read it. You can use an action to unfold it and place it against a solid surface, whereupon a portable hole creates. It's essentially a hole where you can store shit. You can also hide in it. Yeah, it's essentially will be similar to a bag of holding. It's just a place where you can store shit. Also, the portable hole and the bag of holding have a very specific rule on what you should never do.
Never mix them up.
Never put one inside of the other. as it will cause a there's a fucking warning label. Like, never mix these two items, as it will create a portal into the astral plane, and any creature who is close enough will have a good chance of getting sucked through it.
Sounds fucking awesome. We should do that.
The Ring of the Ram.
That one sounds like fun.
The Ring of the Ram is essentially you can cause essentially a spectral ram's head to appear, and essentially shoot it to do a decent amount of damage. It has a +7 to hit. You can also use it to destroy objects from kind of like a range.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, because it's pushed away 5 feet from you as well.
The Gauntlets of Ogre Power. They straight up bring your strength score up to 19. Which is pretty fucking good. Wouldn't do anything to Yorm because Yorm's strength is 20. He's fucking swole. He's too swole that these gloves, so your strength literally do nothing.
It's good if you rely on strength for melee.
The Scimitar of Speed is essentially just a dagger, but with the damage of a sword. So it's like a better dagger. It's a bit expensive though. Essentially,
So the Cloak of the Arachnid is kind of like an upgraded version of the Boots of Spiderwalker. I got.
yeah, you can also
And
use
it
this place to sell off magical items if you want.
Yeah.
Your ability to explore those at leisure.
Can I see how much you'd offer for the Boots of Spiderwalker?
Sure, just give me a second. Yeah, go ahead and make for me a...
Alright, cease back.
The fuck? How long was that Is he okay? I genuinely should we check up on it?
There's not much none of us can do, he's in America. Let me just pop round.
Z, are you okay?
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
I don't know if he's fine though.
This is Z.
Z, scream twice for if you're okay. That was just once.
Scream again.
Have you found a spider? Is he okay? I'm gonna assume he's alright. Hold on, Boots of Spider Walking. Sure, give me a second. Find. Here. Are they called slippers? The slippers are spider climbing?
It could be that, yeah. I just put
Yeah.
Boots of Spiderwalking.
Is he okay?
No.
Why did they call it a restroom? I was fighting for my life in there!
We thought you were dying.
What?
Oh boy, make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Oh damn.
No, so you won't get anything knocked off the
Oh,
pry.
no.
You won't get anything more in addition for trading it in.
How many now? Can I try?
Anyway, so you want to try and sell her boots?
I just
Yeah,
want to know. No, I
sure.
want to know how much she'd offer. That's all. I was just inquiring. 'Cause
Sure.
You could said that we could sell magic items here, so I just want to see what she'd offer for the boots.
Sure, if you want the standard price which she's willing to buy the boots from you. She wishes to make a profit on herself. She buy the subscribing fee for 3,000 gold pieces.
Oh damn. I mean, I did use them once, and they were quite fun. Having to walk up
But
a
then
building.
this cloak is just a straight up upgraded version of it. You guys see the
Kind of.
prices for the items at the moment, right?
Yeah.
The ring around.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know if I can wear another cloak, do I? I'm already wearing the robe. Got the robe of
Just
eyes on, don't I?
Onion layers.
Hold up, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
mean,
second. I'm pretty sure you can.
I was
But you
thinking
look
of the
weird.
more so the ring of the ram more than anything, just because of the 5 feet pushback. That'd come in handy for me. Keeping things 5 feet away, an extra 5 feet away from me. That's what I was thinking.
You can. Sorry, you technically can layer 2 cloaks.
I'm just gonna get sweaty.
Yeah, it's up to you. What would you want to do? Azir, you back? You alright? Everything good? Is he here? Has
Is
he died?
anything that you want? Alright.
Are you okay?
To bury my ass in the garden.
I just
fucking.
like all I just heard is just fucking screams.
Because I was fighting for my life on the toilet.
Did the toilet win?
Did you want to check out this magic shop with the others?
No.
Okay, I just put you in the market with Yorm because I figured that would have like more been.
Put me in there with turtle cock.
You don't need to word it like that. Right, so do any of these items interest any of you? You've got the Ring of the Ram, Gauntlets of Overpower, Scimitar of Speed, Portable Hole, and the Cloak of the Arachnid. I'm gonna also tell this again when Mystery gets back.
Yeah. Is there anything you're interested in, Makari?
No, not really. Because I can't afford any of these anymore.
You guys can also go half and half on an item, as well as sell off any other stuff that you
Well, I
have.
was not gonna lie, I was thinking of selling the boots and buying the cloak and the ring.
How much coin do you have?
Well, there's a tiny bit of spare coin in the bag, not a lot. I've still got a load of stuff to sell.
Yeah, so
But
does
I've still got,
anybody
like-
want to sell stuff off?
I've still got 500 plat, so that'll buy one of the items.
Yeah, so does anybody have stuff they want to sell off? We can go through that now.
Well, can any of that stuff that we got from the Arbaleth be used for anything? Or is it just
Yeah.
for...
Oof.
I'm gonna have a quick look through your inventory for that bag. But you have all the stuff. It's in your character sheet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the bio. Got Arbaleth dye, Arbaleth bladder, hide, tail, mucus, 3 tentacles. And then we've still got 750 gold worth of crap
You
as
also
well
got
to
like
sell.
yeah. So you can straight up have the 750 gold worth of crap converted. Because there's like various like essentially art pieces and like gems and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was probably going to do that at the marketplace though. I didn't think really to sell it at Magic Store.
Yeah. So keep that for now. The Aboleth stuff.
I don't know what it can be made into.
The Aboleth stuff. So you got the hold up. I've got a list of the items. Give me a second.
Got bladder, hide, tail, and a vial of the mucus, and 3 tentacles.
Oh, tentacles, huh?
Anything
Oh,
you need to make a
no.
hentai.
Please don't.
Somebody
give me a second,
fix tentacles.
I need to remind myself which book the Aboleth was from. Oh, why the fuck my internet go down?
Oh, that's as well. I think I've still got the Sentinel shield as well. Can I see how much? That's a magical item, wasn't it?
It was from the Sentinel, wasn't it? The robot thing.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, give me a second.
Unless I
fine.
don't suppose anyone else wants to use a shield.
Does anybody want a shield?
No.
Anybody? Well, it's better than a regular shield. Is anybody using a shield?
No.
What'd you say, Z? I didn't hear.
So no, I'm not using the seal.
I'm trying to think, because you use your instrument to cast through, so that's one hand.
I mean, maybe.
You could use a
You
shield.
jerk off with the other.
Yeah,
Well,
I
this is
think
the
you
thing,
have to be proficient with it, don't you?
Well, actually no, because the other hand would be your crossbow, wouldn't it? You got your spells in one hand, your crossbow in the other.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Aboleth.
Say buying these two things will skid me right out, but fuck it. Buy one of that. Take one from
Oh yeah.
If we can stop there.
Oh.
No. Hold on, where the hell is the Aboleth shit? Give me a second. I'm just trying to find out where it all is. There. Aboleth. Found it. Okay, so, what do you have?
Got the tentacle. Got 3 tentacles.
3 tentacles, alright.
Oh.
3 tentacles can be mastercrafted into a Tentacle Rod. Do you
Okay.
need... Alright, I'll give a description of what a Tentacle Rod can do. Give me a second. I need... Oh, the stuff that's going to be in my search engine. Alright, Tentacle Rod.
Oh my.
Tentacle Rod. We found this
Oh.
on Amazon.
Okay. Oh god, the description of this. This rod is a magic weapon that ends with 3 rubbery tentacles.
Oh god, yeah, it's...
While holding the rod, you can use an action to direct each tentacle to attack a creature within 15 feet. Each tentacle makes a melee
Holding the
attack with a
tentacle.
+9 bonus. On a hit, the tentacle does a d6 bludgeoning damage. If you hit the target of all 3 tentacles, it must make a Constitution saving throw, or their speed is halved. It has, and the target would have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and can't use reactions for 1 minute. Moreover, on each of its turns, it can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. So essentially, if you manage to use this, and if you manage to get all 3 tentacles on someone and cause an effect, they will essentially have their speed halved, have bad dexterity, can't use reactions, and they will be limited to either making an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what the tentacles can be morphed into. Do you have the mucus?
Yep, I got 1 vial of Aboleth mucus.
Is anybody proficient in alchemy supplies yet? Or close? Is
Who's doing
Mary?
alchemy?
Maybe
I
she's
Milky
was
was
cooking.
doing cooking.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Kari
doing
was
it.
alchemy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can either hire someone else or you can save it until you are proficient with it. Fucking hold up, getting messages. Mute that. But the Aboleth mucus can be crafted into a poison called Aboleth Bane, which essentially a poison that can cause that disease effect.
Okay.
You know, the one which is like if you spend so much time out of water,
Yeah.
it starts to burn you.
That's pretty cool.
The Aboleth tail. Do you have the tail? Yeah, so I think you got
Yeah,
everything.
tail,
already.
hide, and bladder.
The tail can be crafted into a magical whip, which will have a +2 to damage and to hit. So it'll be a +2 weapon, but it is a whip. So that's something you're interested in. Let's see, you have the hide. The hide can be mastercrafted by a leather worker, so someone who works with the armor and stuff, which you probably can find in here. Come into the cloak of a Manta Ray. Give me a second, I'll get a description of that. So the cloak of the Manta Ray. it's kind of useless with the kind of shit that you've got. But while wearing the cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, just straight up, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet.
Damn.
Does not require attunement.
That's pretty cool. And then I've just got the bladder as well.
And the bladder can be mastercrafted by a leatherworker into a decanter of endless water, with the additional choice of it essentially being toxic water. So,
might keep
any of
holding some
these?
bits in.
Any of these you wish to sell? The tail was the whip. The hide was the cloak.
Yeah, unless anyone else is interested in a part,
No.
I'll probably sell the tail at least.
The tail.
Well, the tail and the tentacles I think I'd sell. I don't think they're going to be as much use to us. Hide and bladder might come in handy though.
Alright, so you kind of like hold off to this lady who's like, huh. Well, I can definitely resell these on. We've got various places I can send to these, probably within town as well. She looks at the tail, like, you know, we do see
I will
some
sell my boots to her as well.
aquatic
So if she takes them
creatures,
for 3.
as well as the tentacles. You kind of see she does kind of like a snap of her fingers to cast an identify spell on the slippers as well as the monster parts. She's like, yeah, I've got 3 in there. Oh, I can get that for that. I could give you a total of, I think, a total of 4,000 gold pieces for these items.
For the boot.
Yeah, 3k for the slippers and 1,000 for these bits.
Yeah, I'll sell them. I'll take the 1,000, put it in the bag, and then divvy that up.
So, nobody wants to buy any of the items, or do you wish to? Did you wish to buy some of the stuff?
Yeah, I want
the cloak?
I want the cloak and the ring.
The cloak and the ring, so that'll be a total of 10,000. You can attempt a persuasion check. Macari can give you. Well, essentially, if you want to, you can have Macari. You can get Macari to buy it for you, and you just give her all the gold. You can attempt to persuade the pants off of her, so to speak.
Yeah, I'll do anything to try and persuade her a little bit, because I've got 500 plat, and then with selling that and borrowing some money out of the bag, I've got 5k gold.
Alright.
So that'll give me my 10k.
Macaria, do you want to make a persuasion check with advantage because you're getting aid from Void?
Just sitting there, fucking giving her puppy dog eyes.
22. You can also use guidance on yourself, or is it guidance or bless? It's guidance.
Guidance.
If you wanted to on yourself.
Sure. That's a 1d4.
Yes. Good mate, I thought
Damn.
that puts you over the 25
26.
limit. So, how much was that? I offered what? Was it 4k?
3k, you said.
Oh no,
She
3.
offers 4k
Yeah,
for
4K.
stuff for it, and 10k for buying.
10k
all
for
the
you
bits.
buying stuff. So, with that, she kind of like, she goes, oh, and she kind of blushed, kind of slightly.
Yeah, please.
Sure.
Fluttering the eyelids.
Let's see, I was gonna knock it down. You can knock it down to about 8k.
Nice.
You are very persuasive.
I was expecting more.
You're not
So
2,000
that's
gold
okay.
off.
I was still expecting more.
That's a lot of money. A peasant can survive on a single gold piece for a whole year.
Well, I'll give her 4k gold and 400 plat.
Nice. Do any? Let's see. So the leftover items: the portal hole, the scimitar of speed,
I'll be right
and
back.
gauntlets of ogre power. I don't know if any of those interest anybody. I don't think
Nope,
so.
but
I'll
can I ask how much
mystery about the scimitar when he gets back.
I want to ask
Yeah.
for a price. I have a mantle of spell resistance that I don't use.
The mantle of spell resistance.
Mm-hmm.
You
Can I
just
ask how much
yeah. Sure. You can either divvy this up. You can also probably give that to someone else if you didn't want it, but if you wanted to sell it for gold, I will give you a...
I mean, no one's here to ask.
I know.
They're all gone, so
Yeah, everybody's gone.
they're full.
Is it just,
Yeah.
it's legit just me. Is he here? Is he here?
Don't worry, baby, I'm here for you. Mwah.
There's a... Oh, you don't need to. Uh,
Ah,
there's Macquarie is probably going to be selling the Mantle of Spell Resistance. I don't know if you would like it or...
Gives. What is it
I'm
again?
trying to find the...
Spell saving throws advantage.
I'm back, but I'm just eating, so I'm still in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, the Mental Spell Resistance is advantage on saving throws against spells. So if you're afflicted with something that says you need to make an X saving throw, you essentially get to make the roll twice. It's up to you if you want it. If not, it's probably going to get sold for coin.
take it.
The login. So
It does require attunement. How many attuned items do you have?
I don't even know what that means. Actually, that's one.
The spell resistance?
No, the attunement.
So the attunement. So the attunement is essentially to stop any one character from having all the really powerful shit just stacked. Items which say require attunement, you can only have 3 of.
Well, I actually don't know what says it needs attunement.
On an item's description, it will say. It will
But I
generally
don't have.
tell. Yeah. Which items you want me to check?
Like I have the metal spell resistance, the boots of elven kind, which probably need attunement, but I'm not sure.
Boots of elven kind do not.
And you got the peanut stick as well.
You know?
No.
And then like only
Yeah,
other
this-
valuable things, necklace of player beats and my stuff.
The staff of the python.
Need
Does
attunement.
not.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything with attunement.
Oh yeah, it'll be just the cloak,
Yeah.
which is pretty good. If I'm being honest, the ability just to have advantage on all spell saving throws, which are good for your monster's attack count. It's up to you if you want to keep it or sell it.
I haven't had to use it yet. Mostly not a spell DC I have to do.
But yeah, so it would be like if you have to save against something which would afflict you with a save, and it came from a spell, you get advantage on it.
Yeah, but isn't my spell?
It would be no. So it's not based on your spell
Oh.
save. It's not based on your spell save DC. It's like so if you are hit by something, and it's
Yes, I
like
know.
you need to make a Constitution. It's not based on your spell save DC. It's just you have to roll on that stat.
Would it be Constitution?
Well, it'll be from any spell. So some spells can have you make Wisdom saving throws. Some can make you have Intelligence saving throws. Some can do Constitution. Some can do Strength. As long if the source came from a spell, you get advantage on resisting it. So, do you want to keep it or sell it, or pass it on to? I think Aloysia would want it.
Can I just ask for how much I
Price?
could sell it? Yes.
Yes, certainly. Let me get the rarity of it. It is a.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Good.
It was just a tiny yeah as the music cuts out.
Oh, just glitched.
Yeah, no idea why that's not.
Yeah.
I don't need that in my ear. I honestly, it's
You love it.
almost disturbing. Trying to get something of like similar.
We've been reviewing your content. At this one point, we wish to ask you about it.
Do you want to let's say with your? I'd say this also carry off of your previous persuasion check because it was like 26 or something. I can give you 6,000 gold pieces for it.
Good on selling it.
Boom. You have earned 6,000 gold pieces. She's got the mental spell resistance. And now, is there anything else you guys wish to buy? There are also various like souvenirs and stuff in this store.
No.
She looks
Is there
slightly.
anything for the ship that we could?
I've got various paints. You could a lot of us use shells for decoration.
I want to decorate our coastal.
So, do you want to buy any paints and stuff so you guys can paint your own ship? I do have it would be I do have very specifically a ship paint that is designed for ships, so it doesn't wear away.
Colours you got?
How big is the ship? You could give a like a decent. It would be customized as a kind of like a medium size because you guys did pay 10k 10k for
About
it.
this big.
About this big, and you make like a size with your hands. She goes, yeah, I could get enough paint for that. I could have it sent to wherever you want.
Considering it's just me and Makari here, we get to choose what colour it's going to be.
No, yes. What shall we go for?
You can go for like a mix of two colours if you wanted. Oh no, I'm gonna have to tint
Can we
the
have
entire
polka
boat.
dots?
I'm gonna have to tint the boat.
What shall we go for? A pink base?
Yeah, I'm liking kind of maybe
Think about it. You're never gonna get robbed if you have a pink ship. And the people are just gonna look at that and go, "Oh, yeah, there's no way we're robbing them." They have a pink ship. So you wanna go for like a bright pink? Also, you've gone really quiet from your ass.
Oh, it's because my mic's away from my mouth. There we go.
That would make sense.
I don't know, for pink
Do you want bright pink?
with white like dots.
If we go pink with yellow dots, it can be the HMS Blobby.
Oh no! No!
Do it.
No! No!
We've got to do that because then he's got to do it when we go to ship.
Here we go.
Alright,
We're settled.
There we go.
Quick,
Pink with
is
yellow
there anybody
dots.
here that doesn't get that? Because
Yes, I do.
It's a British thing. Just search up Mr. Blobby.
do you know what Mr. Blobby is?
Mr. Blobby.
Oh, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
just it will terrify your dreams. And that was a
Mr.
kid's
Blobby
thing as well, bear in mind.
is terrifying. You know what?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna get him up on stream. I'm gonna get him up
What
on
is
stream.
this?
That was for kids, and there was a Mrs.
Yeah,
Blobby, and
yeah,
they
there
had
you
a
go.
child.
I've got it up on stream. Mr.
They had
Blobby.
I don't.
Mr. Blobby.
Oh my god, these are nightmares. What is wrong with you?
This was on British TV.
Why?
To
It looks like a
entertain
mix
kids. Look at this picture I
Yeah,
found.
you explained why there's
Picture.
what's so wrong with us.
Oh yes, you've seen that too.
I found
It looks like a
face
mix of
mask.
It's the
SpongeBob and
noise it made.
Patrick.
Well, it made a weird noise when it talked, and it was
It
terrifying.
was like that.
Absolutely
It was weird.
terrifying.
It was legit. It was like.
SpongeBob's bubble frames.
But
Oh,
we could have that as our ship mascot.
please, please.
Right. That'll terrify the enemies. They won't want to attack a ship.
Yeah, I'm all out.
Alright,
Come
so
on.
are we
Two big
going with
googly eyes with
bright
colour
pink
ships.
with yellow dots?
Yep.
And calling it the
Yeah.
HMS Blobby? Oh, I
Yep.
hate you guys. I'm gonna have to draw this like great ship and then tint it all pink and then draw.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna shop around to see if we can find like big googly eyes as well.
You ask her, she's like, well, I've got these rather ginormous seashells.
And
They
we
look
also
like
have
eyes.
some.
They're kind of like it's like a
Toy.
it's like a what's it a clam which is about like the size of her hand, and she's like, I can draw like an eye in the middle of it, and you can stick it on the front.
she's just really.
And
trying
you
to
also have
sell
like
everything.
some tinted red rope to make the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get that together. Jesus Christ. The HMS ball. All right, let me think. That's not usually in D&D. Let me think of a price.
Because she's amazed at our creativity, she gives it for free.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna
Plus,
charge. I was
remember
gonna
my
charge a fair
persuasion.
bit more,
Well,
but
either amazed or
I'm gonna
disturbed, one
knock
of
it
the
down to 25 gold.
two.
It's-
Yeah, sorted. That'll come out of the bag.
Jesus Christ. So this new crew which you guys have gotten are gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go on an adventure with our new hires, and then see that ship.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
That's incredible. All right. So shopping is done at the Mystic Waters. There are some other places you guys can visit. The Tried Dent is just a simple blacksmithing thing. He can make stuff for you, but other than that, it'll be like standard weapons and stuff.
No. I'll just go down to the book.
Boy, did you want to check the Trident to see if you can make stuff out of the aboleth?
I might just keep hold of it for now, only because I probably don't have enough.
Probably don't have enough gold.
No, I've got 1,000 gold and 100 plat, so. But I might go there just to. Yeah, go there to. Just
You want to get a
some
price?
prices, mainly.
Yeah.
If anything, mainly for the hide.
Okay, so you go in and ask.
Yeah.
Entering the Tried Dent, which is fucking nice. I really do like that name. It's really weird. You guys have like you've been to various towns. You've seen various blacksmiths. They all tend to have the kind of like same aesthetic, essentially just being a dingy room with a forge in it. This one has a very unique take.
Got a forge with a dingy fucking room in it.
It has a. It's not the. It has rather than a forge, it just has a central kind of. What would be the word? Not a cauldron, just like a huge area where there's just a roaring fire, or kind of like a huge, essentially a molten pit. In the very center of the room, and above that, which is what immediately catches your attention, is a humongous fucking glass bottle. It's essentially a giant glass bottle with a cork, which can be tapped to release water at like certain pressures. The blacksmith in there is a Merfolk, which is very weird for a blacksmith. You figured the.
Is he a bit dried out?
It's slightly. It's like it's slightly dried out, but not on level of like the SpongeBob movie dried out.
Can I throw some water at him?
Do you want to try?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some water at the blacksmith. He looks a bit dry.
He's like, ugh. Mm. Oh, thank you.
Sprinkle a bit of fish food on him.
That's going a bit too far. You see, as he was working on something,
That's racist.
a lot of blacksmiths kind of like have their. They probably all went to. They've all kind of like studied blacksmithing in a similar way, which is kind of like basic, kind of like medieval, kind of like forging. This guy has a very weird technique, as opposed to forging something natural, kind of like in the standard way. The way he does it is using this huge, kind of pressurized, essentially, supply of water. Heats up the pieces of metal that he's working on to a very high temperature, twists them, and then immediately releases the water at a certain pressure to essentially make the metal twist as it goes along. It's a very unique kind of like blacksmithing style, but you look on the wall, there are various tridents with this, which looks like they're made out of like a twisted metal. It's a unique style. He goes, what can I do for you?
Oh shit, sorry, I was reading something.
Fucking Mr. Wolf.
I was going through the descriptions of the ring and the cloak.
Yeah.
I have
Hmm.
an aboleth hide and an aboleth bladder.
Hmm.
I was wondering how much you charge to get them masterworked into something.
Yeah.
If
He's
that's
kind of
something
got the goggles on. He kind of looks like Abe from Hellboy, if you've ever seen that film.
Yeah.
I fucking love that film. But yeah, so he kind of looks like he's like, kind of gives it kind of like a pat up and down. An aboleth. Those are usually deep sea creatures. Are you sailors or where did you get this?
No, we actually found one trapped in a lake
Huh.
and causing problems for the local town, so we had to deal with it.
Adventurous. Okay, let me get up the list of what can be made with them again. And I'll give you an estimate. So it was... What did you want, the tail? Oh, no, it was the hide. It was the hide and the bladder.
Hide and the bladder. I sold the other bits. Do we still have them things that we use to breathe underwater?
Yeah. The cloak would just be a straight up like upgrade to that. Also, the cloak gives you swim speed, whereas
Yeah, I know. I
the
just
other
got.
things
I
half
don't
your
think I
speed.
can wear my robe of eyes, the cloak of arachnids, and the cloak of them.
You can't have 3 cloaks. You can have 2 at most, but granted, this could be useful for
Yeah.
someone else. You just have to group if they want to fund it.
Because I don't. Yeah, I need to look at what other magic items I've got that I need to be attuned with. So, because I'm not sure what one's mine.
Also, if you get it, you can sell it on for probably a bit more, since you're providing the materials.
Okay.
Cloak of the Manta Ray. First of all, it looks fucking cool. I can send you a picture of it. Actually, no, I think I can actually just drag the picture into...
I think
Yeah.
obviously Spell Gem doesn't need a tuning, and I don't think my Iron Stone needs a tuning as well.
Now, I can double check all this for you, if you want.
But I imagine the Robe of Eyes does.
Oh, what do you want me to check? The Spell Gem? Well, the Spell Gem would have been... It's the thing that I made.
Yeah, it was in a shop, wasn't it?
Yeah. What was the other thing? It was,
Well, the Iron Stone.
which was the... Was it of Absorption?
I think so, yeah. It absorbs. Like, yeah, absorption, yeah.
Iron Stone of Absorption does require attunement.
Okay.
What was the other one? Spell Gem doesn't. What was the other one?
I've got the Robe of Eyes. Oh, I think that does.
The Robe of Eyes, yeah, requires attunement.
Damn it, so that's my 2 done.
You get a total of 3, so...
Yeah, I don't know whether to use the Cloak of Arachnids or the Ring of the Ram, though.
Do not give me the robe of arachnids, please, for the love of God.
The Cloak of the Manta Ray, it's an uncommon item, you're providing the materials. I can make a decent cloak out of this for 500 gold pieces. You're providing the materials after that.
Yeah.
And the other thing was the decanter of endless water. Give me a second. That's not how you spell decanter. Of endless water. Kind of like gives you a look. You understand if I make this with this item, it can have a different effect from the regular version, right?
Interesting. So would I have to did it? So how would it work with the decanter?
The decanter, so the way it works is essentially you can use it to use an action to remove the stopper, and you speak 1 of 3 command words, whereupon a amount of fresh water or salt water of your choice pours out of the flask. The water stops pouring out on your next turn, so it'll just pour for 6 seconds, depending on the amount. So stream is a gallon of water. However, the thing about the Adderless Rod is that when you use the word stream, it comes out as toxic water. But the other ones should work with the regular water of salt or fresh. The other words are fountain, which produces 5 gallons in 6 seconds. And the other one is geyser, which is 30 gallons of 6 seconds. with Space Force and a 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. As a bonus action while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You must succeed on a DC strength saving throw or take bludgeoning damage and fall prone, so they fall on the ground. You can also target a creature that isn't worn, that weighs no more than 200 pounds, and knock it over or push it up to 15 feet away. You can't push people away, but you can push items away, which as long as they weigh beneath 200 pounds. He kind of looks as though it goes, Is anybody in there with you, or would you have gone in by yourself? I think you probably would have gone in by
Make
yourself.
his plans.
Yeah, just had the materials, so I went to.
You'll provide the materials. Make a persuasion check.
Oh god.
Fucking hell. Let's see, how much did they charge you for the first one? Was it 400?
500.
500. As it goes, you know what? I can make both of these items since you're providing the materials. For, say, 1,500 gold pieces? I'll give you a bit of a. Let's go in there.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay.
Right. Do you need me to send you the links to those items?
Yeah, go on then. I don't know whether I'm going to keep them or sell them yet.
I'll put them in the group chat, because people are going to see if they look in the bag.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to keep it, or sell it for more money on the group.
And the other one is the decanter of endless water, with the effect that the stream produces toxic water. So do write that down. But yeah, so you managed to get those items crafted.
Someone's dehydrated. You need some drink? Have some
water. And it fucking
Oh, it's
poisons
toxic.
Right, there was also an alchemist shot. Does anybody want to bother, or nah?
Nah.
I could do
I'll
kind of
still
like a
potion.
I can do like kind of like a quick like a run through, just to say, yeah, you pop in, these items are there. Anybody want to have a look or not? But yeah, rather than unless anybody wants to actually go in and purchase something, there are these items in there: greater healing potions, sovereign glue, and universal solvent, and clairvoyance. Clairvoyance allows you to essentially view a location, which you are familiar with, from a distance. Sovereign glue is the glue which does not become undone unless universal solvent is used on it. Which is why
Is that what your friend did?
Yeah, he stuck himself to the back of a dragon. Greater healing potions are self-explanatory. If none of those interest people, let me know. If not, I'm going to carry on. Been in the blacksmith, been in both of the taverns. Alright, so let's do the open market. So, this will be where Aloysia and Yorm have spent probably like the past hour. There are varying kind of like markets here.
I'm going to
A lot
need to
of
head
them
there
are,
as well, by the way, because I need to sell that stuff.
Yeah, you guys can pass on, so you can gain the little bit on. Yeah, so you manage to sell those fine. But people who want to check out the market, inside are varying kind of like stalls. There's a lot of like kind of like fish, because there's been a port town. Also varying spices. Let me. I had something fun planned for this.
Question, is
kinda
there anyone still here?
Hmm?
Or SC and Umbra even here?
Z, Umbra, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just reading.
Yeah. Z, are you here?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been fighting the urge to pass out for the past 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get through this. I'm just going over the area you guys have visited real quick. There's some fun stuff there.
Before going further, I'm not saying the session's boring. I'm having fun.
Oh,
and
the
shit.
Yeah,
Cloak of the Manta Ray
I get it.
doesn't need attunement.
Anyway, so you find stalls of like various fish and crustaceans. I'm gonna essentially, like, after this session's done, if Mystery doesn't get back, I'll ask him, did he want to buy a whole bunch of fish and stuff before they set off? Yes, there's a lot of stalls of that kind of stuff. There's various spices, a lot of kind of like exotic silks. Make, I say both. I say Yorm, Aloysia, and Void now. Can you make perception checks for me? You cast perception.
That's appreciation.
Advantage.
Oh, fucking, yeah, fucking shit. Yorm, can you make
21.
perception checks? Oh, I see you get advantage because of the thingy, the cloak of
Robe of
eyes.
eyes.
Alright, so but say you wouldn't be able to pick up on it unless you had the cloak of eyes giving you the fucking above a 20.
Mhm.
There is a suspicious looking vendor. It's kind of like it's kind of like in an area. It's kind of like in an area between two of the stalls. He spots you and kind of like does like a gesturing motion, like kind of like a finger, like come here.
Let's go over and say hello.
He's like, hey, I see you.
You want to buy the
You carry a decent amount of gold with you. Would you be interested in any of you fine people in purchasing any food?
Any what?
Make either an intelligence, for you three can either make an intelligence or a history check for me.
I come bad about.
Intelligence
Or history.
A history check. 18.
Fuck.
Okay, Void, you're pretty clued up. Sood is a drug.
Oh, okay.
A very powerful drug. I'll give you a brief description of what it does. So essentially, when it is smoked, they must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be knocked unconscious for a various amount of seconds. However, if you do manage to save, you gain a sorcery point and access to a meta magic option for 1 hour.
Damn.
More sorcery points can be gained the more you smoke, but you have a risk of getting an overdose. And overdoses can have varying, really bad effects.
Well, Void's going to say no to drugs because she has enough problems with things at the moment.
So
She doesn't need
the
any.
different. There are
She
kind of
don't
like
need
different.
anything else.
It's kind of like a vape thing. There's different colours of Sood. He has access
And
to each of
different
them.
flavours.
There's brown Sood, which gives you access to extended spells, which will essentially like increase like something's range. Holy shit! What just happened? My OBS just
What'd you
crashed? No, it's good. I just had to let my screen flicker black for a second there. Just wondering what happened.
Oh yeah, it's gone white on stream.
Is it good? Is it back?
And it's back. Yes.
Okay.
It corrected itself.
Oh, you're back.
I haven't
Hey.
heard anything for the past like hour or so, by the
Yeah.
way.
You haven't heard?
I was downstairs. No, I was downstairs sorting out the
Oh.
TV downstairs.
You got abducted by the pirate and molested again.
You did not. So these people are hold on, I'll finish would you have gone to the
give me-
market?
just give me a TLDR like at the end of the session
Yeah.
of what I missed.
Well, I'll do it straight after this. Essentially, I'll just go over the items you could have
right,
had
that
access
is-
to buy.
Yeah, you haven't missed much.
Ah, right.
But yeah, so
In
this
an
guy's
hour?
describing. Essentially he's attempting to sell you guys drugs. The drug that's no smoke.
I'm the average northerner. Okay.
It is a very specific drug called Sood. If you fail on the Constitution save, you fall unconscious. However, if you succeed, you gain access to a sorcery point and access to a meta magic option for an hour. You can smoke more to get more sorcery points, but risk having an overdose. Brown Sood gives you access to extended spells. Blue Sood gives you access to twin spells. So extended spells extends the spell's duration. Twin spells, you can now, rather than target one, target two creatures. And red Sood allows you gives you access to distant spell, which means your spells can be cast from a much further range.
But this is relying on that you don't pass out.
Yeah. None of you guys have taken these drugs before. You don't know how decent they
And
are.
that's on a Constitution saving throw, is it?
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh no. Does anyone want to do some drugs?
It
Someone some
is-
good?
He can give you prices of them. So per dose, depending on what color you want to buy, it's 80 gold pieces. It's expensive
I can't.
drugs.
Void can't afford it at the moment.
Void's like, no, I totally would do drugs.
Void is skint right now.
So, anybody want to purchase some sood for 80 gold pieces a pop?
No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, fucking white boy. Really? Is you interested in making drugs?
You're a white boy.
Is he curious?
You're
Especially when he finds out they can
It's
give him
it's
sorcery points?
No.
A
It's
white
not
boy.
alcohol.
It's the white boy. Okay.
The guy goes, well, I seem to have
to pass up drugs, but yeah, I'm
I seem
passing
to
it
have
up.
attracted the wrong kind of audience.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking books it.
I was gonna say, can we? I was about to say, can I just go wee woo? Somebody, Patrick.
Do not
Yeah.
do that with your fucking automata.
Do it.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo. Oh,
So a high one and a low one.
okay.
It really does.
Oh my god. Chlamydia.
It's not the cloak of chlamydia.
No, I said arachnidia, you fool.
We said the cloak of
Not the cloak of chlamydia. You're an
Oh,
idiot.
also, at this market, there's various like fish and crustaceans and spices if you wanted to stock up on like exotic
Ooh.
ingredients.
Ooh, I can buy exotic foods.
What do you wish to buy? There's varying fish. There's lobsters, crab. There's various spices, which is technically the
Ooh,
stall
this-
that guy was stood next to, because in technicality, sood is a spice.
Oh, is that the same as like weed is a herb?
Shut
Yes.
up.
Yes, exactly.
I'm streaming. Don't say more.
He's growing weed, people.
I'm not. I'm growing basil. These guys.
He's
keep-
growing wink wink herbs.
Herb. Nudge, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right, so, what
Stop,
do you wish to
hot.
buy?
Throwing the weeds in it.
Do you wish to buy any exotic ingredients? Some lobsters, some crustaceans, some fish.
Shall buy some.
Let your
Why have you
imagination
spelled solvent with a capital O?
Hmm?
Why have you put universal solvent?
But it was a typo and I couldn't be asked.
Or solvent, actually, as I should say.
That's the way it was typed up. Fuck you.
Yes, I would like some universal solvent, please.
Do you actually?
No, I'm not. I'm not buying universal solvent.
Yeah. So,
I
do you
don't
want to
think.
buy
I don't think I need
any
to get rid of
ingredients?
sovereign glue. Yes, I shall buy some ingredients. I'll buy some. I shall buy some varied fish,
Mm-hmm.
which I will
Definitely
decide
get
because
a
I
nice,
can't. I
nice
can't.
mix of like salmons, some sea
Yeah.
bass,
Haddock.
a nice haddock, various sizes as well. They kind of put you kind of got essentially this crate which is like like a mixture filled with salt, so they're cured
Is it just
And
me, or is haddock just a fancier cod?
pretty much.
Like haddock is just cod for posh people.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, so essentially you get a varying amount of fish. Do you want to buy any like lobsters and crustaceans and stuff?
I'll buy some lobsters. I'll buy some
Right, this crew
mussels if
is
they
going to
have
join. Yeah, so you get some various shellfish, you get mussels.
Yeah.
You kind of get like a set of prawns as well.
I'll buy some. Oh, do they have like your normal like herbs and spices?
Yeah,
Like,
you got exotic, you kind of like exotic herbs and spices from like various points. A lot of them have come from the deserty continent of Alfuli.
Ooh.
In case you get some Alfulian spices. I'd say a mix of the fish.
I just imagine
20
all
gold?
of these all these fancy made up spices and then just paprika, just mixed in there. 20 gold.
20
yeah,
gold for the
sorted.
fish and
Yeah.
50.
I'll just put in various
food ingredients.
various fish food ingredients. I'll spell it like the Ben and Jerry's sauce. So it's fish is in PH. because I want to.
Yeah. Alright, so now to
I
get,
mean,
now
it'll
to
get
get
my
to the,
hopes up when I next see it.
now to get to the stuff that you would have missed out on, I'll just briefly run through it. So, there was the magic shop. People bought the Ring of the Ram and the Cloak of the Arachnida. So what's left are the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, the Scimitar of Speed, and the Portable Hole.
Yeah, see, I've got to make a tough decision here because I've got 4 items that are attuned. Well,
I don't.
And I need, obviously, I can only have 3.
You can give it to someone
but
else.
I think I only have 3. No, I
Because
didn't.
I've obviously got the Robe of Fires and the Iron Stone. Now, the Iron Stone I literally haven't used, but I know one day it's going to come in handy.
Oh, that's 3. Okay.
But I definitely want to wear the Ring of the Ram, because that's going to come in handy for me. But the Cloak of the Arachnida, I don't know. It sounds fun, and it would be handy to have, but...
So you can put that in the group
have
bag.
up to? Is it?
You can have up to 3.
I can only have 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah, 3 is what everyone can have.
And that doesn't change depending on what class or
Nope.
race or whatever.
Straight 3.
I don't think I can really grab anything because I have
My-
my goggles, I have my dagger, and I have the winged boots.
I think I might just put the cloak in the bag for now then.
Do you want me to get
I was
some
gonna
of
say I
these,
would buy the portable hole and put that in the bag, but let's not buy
No.
the portable hole and put that in the bag. Let's not do that.
You would be aware of that,
Smart.
of what that could do.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Like myself anyway. I ain't doing that.
There's also the Scimitar of Speed,
I
which
know.
I don't think requires attunement. Let me double check for you though.
I think it does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Hang
yeah.
on.
It's essentially
Yeah,
it's
it
a plus
requires
2
attunement.
dagger. But it's a
Is
plus 2
it's
dagger,
plus
but it
2
does.
scimitar.
Well, the reason
No.
why it's a Scimitar of Speed is essentially it's a plus 2. It's the equivalent of a plus 2 dagger with a scimitar's damage because it's a light because it's turned into a light weapon. So you can attack with your bonus action with it.
Ah.
Usually a scimitar wouldn't be.
So
but yeah.
it's just a scimitar but really thin.
Pretty much. There's also the
And
Gauntlets
just
of Ogre
everything that
Power,
makes
which will increase your strength to 19.
I don't know why I would. I mean, we should. No.
Does require
no,
achievement.
no. No, I essentially went. Oh, we should probably buy that 8,000 gold pieces. No, thank you.
There's also
I spent,
greater
I
healing.
spent 10,000
I only
gold
have
pieces at
6.
that.
There are greater healing potions, so I'm pretty sure you guys are stocked up.
Yeah,
I
I've still
don't
got
have greater healing
one of each.
potions.
Yeah, if you want to buy greater healing potions,
Greater healing.
greater healing.
How many
are
there? Greater healing.
there's a few you can buy. So you can buy up to 4. They do 4d4 plus 4 for healing.
Oh, by the way,
people already bought potions.
Mystery, one thing that you missed.
Yeah.
We bought some paint for the ship.
No, don't tell him. It'll be a surprise.
Oh no!
Okay,
Yes,
fine,
don't.
It's gonna be bright green.
No, don't worry, you'll see.
It'll be revealed to you at the same time it's revealed to the crew.
Damn it. So I shall buy. So I can buy up to 4. Does that mean that there's 4 left?
Yeah, there's 4 left of the greater healing potions.
And have people already bought some?
No,
No, we
there
haven't
was
been
just
to
4
the
in total.
Ah, okay.
No, you essentially because you guys don't usually buy shit from the alchemy. I just said, here's the list of stuff when you guys pop your head in.
Yeah, just think. What you got? No, don't want any bite.
Right. 44.
There's also
I shall
Sovereign
buy-
Glue, which is I think you're aware of what Sovereign Glue is,
No.
as well as
Yeah, I know
Universal
what Sovereign
Solvent, which
Glue
is
is.
specifically for getting rid of the
It's-
Sovereign Glue.
It's basically like Gorilla Glue, but worse.
It's Flex Seal.
Basically, don't put it in your hair.
It's so strong it even works
Only
underwater.
only can be removed by Universal Solvent,
Or a
the
wish spell.
oil of
Yeah.
etherealness,
Or the
or
wish
a
spell.
wish spell. Yeah.
Two specific,
no.
very expensive removal items, or the most powerful spell in the game.
Yeah.
And then the clairvoyance essentially allows you
doesn't-
to look
That
at a
doesn't
location.
require attunement.
What
Ooh,
doesn't?
did someone buy the Cloak of Manta Ray?
Oh,
Never got it made.
Void has that made. He also has the. Also, I think the
wondering.
Cloak of the Arachnido is currently going if you want it. But I think that does require attunement.
Yeah,
it
it's
requires
another
attunement,
attunable.
doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm just thinking what to do
maybe
with that
not.
because it'd be fun to have, but I don't know what to do
Yeah.
with the
Shove
Iron
it in the
Stone.
bag?
Have you got a link for the Iron Stone?
Yeah, I can do.
I mean, it can soak spells, can't it? It has 20.
It's got absorb. Yeah, it can absorb
It has a max of 20,
spells.
and
Well, I haven't used
that's
it yet.
the amount of slots it can use.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake! I'll be back. I'm taking my earphone with me this time.
Yeah. Do you know what you want to buy, or if anything, or just the healing potions?
Yeah, I'll grab a healing potion.
Right, mark that off. I'm gonna say that's what you.
Fatal one. It's 150. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, solid.
Right. Other than that, I think. Does anybody want to visit the temples or not? The temples are to Avandra, Melora, Cord, and Joaquin.
I don't think they're any of mine, are they?
What, the temples?
I mean, I have an amulet of Cord, but I do not care. Yes, I'm walking around with his visage.
Yeah, so.
So
Avandra,
the Iron Stone of Absorption pretty much is counterspell.
Pretty much. Only rather than it's just something you can use. It's decent for absorbing something that's really fucking bad that's coming.
Yeah, but it's only going to be 4th level or lower.
Yeah. Just use it in your next fight whenever you're against a spellcaster.
Yeah, it's like I've had it all this time and I think I've thrown it out once but never used it.
Yeah. Yeah, so does anybody want to visit what's it, the temple? Yorm, do you want to visit a temple? This would be the Temple of Cord you could visit if you wanted. Which Cord being the kind of like he was essentially the patron of the herd. He's the one who started that. He's the one where Kresdet got his giant lightning bolt from. He got that from Cord.
Yeah, I'll go visit Cord's temple.
Right. You walk in. It's rather nice. It's a building made entirely of kind of like a marbled stone. In the very center of the room, made out of essentially what seems to be a kind of like a black iron, is a giant, essentially humanoid figure with a huge lightning bolt in one hand. It says essentially, Cord, the god of strength and of storms, brings us unity and strength when times are tough. You see a decent amount of people, probably more so than usual, praying, especially for the god of strength and storms at the moment. You can choose to ask them if you want, or you can continue on.
I'll probably join them praying.
Mm-hmm. You see, especially because everybody else here is like humanoid-ish, so like human, gnome, elf, dwarf, and then you coming in looking like a fucking swole-ass fucking turtle man. Who's come up, and then you also kind of like, Neil, you get like a few curious looks, and one of the priests approaching goes, "Hi, are you a worshipper of Cord?"
Yeah, I worshipped him for a good while now.
Kind of like gives you kind of like a look over. Are you part of the herd?
Moo.
Yeah, matter of fact, yes.
The herd is respected within the religion of Cord. We've never seen a member, because, well, I don't know if you are aware, but some members of the herd are not the friendliest with travellers. But we show respect to the herd. They were a close ally of Cord when he was on this plane. So yes, you're welcome to pray here amongst the rest of us. We do have a bit of an influx of people here rather than usual, due to the mishappenings that were shown on the horizon. But make yourself at home. So you begin your kind of like you begin to essentially immerse yourself in prayer. As you kind of like get closer to essentially, kind of like into your deeper kind of like your thoughts, which you're a muscly guy. You don't usually think about too much stuff. You kind of base yourself on instinct more than anything. But there is kind of like a flicker of something, and you find yourself instinctively reaching for your axe, but your eyes are currently shut. The rest of the people in the temple freak out for a moment, but you feel this weird hum from your axe, as almost like a sign of recognition from Cord. And you lower your hand back down, continue in prayer, get back up, and you walk out a few minutes later. Cord has noticed.
Is this like that scene from The Kingsman where he kills everyone in the church?
No, there's no over-the-top music. He doesn't end up with a bullet in his head when having to use this weird gel thing, and he doesn't start seeing butterflies.
Massacred everyone, walks out. I think, oh, well, that was a weird vision. Oh, that'd have been fun.
Yeah. As you leave, the priest who essentially came up and talked to you approaches you and hands you something. It is essentially another medallion, another kind of like symbol of Cord. It's like an offering for you gracing us with a hood's presence within my church. I thank you. Essentially just a metallic kind of like medallion with Cord symbol on it. Looks nice. Other than that, you continue on. I believe people want to... I don't think there's anything else you guys can really visit. So which tavern do you guys want to spend the night in? There is the Siren Song.
I want to go back to the magic shop.
Or is... oh yeah, what do you want in the magic shop?
I just want to see how much the lady would offer me for the Ironstone.
The Ironstone? Sure, give me just a second.
Because I know it'd be useful, very situational, but I don't know, I like the sound of the Cloak of the Arachnid more.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
See
no.
if you can like flirt her a bit up or down.
Low number's good, right? It's like golf.
She goes, I can offer you 2,400 gold pieces for it.
Damn. No, I might keep hold of it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You as well?
I paid
Thank
more
you.
for like uncommon items. How comes a very rare item is so cheap?
It's not the best, like I said, it only deals with level 4 spells or below.
Does anyone want the Ironstone?
Thank you.
It's like a portable counter spell.
Has anybody not got a magic item attuned who wants it?
Or anyone that keeps getting hit by magical attacks.
Elijah. Elijah, do you want it?
You mean?
What do I want?
An iron stone with absorptions going. If you, I think you've got an achievement slot for it if you want it.
How much is it?
It's the one in the link.
Yeah. So I can put the link in the chat if you want again.
So I have it right here. Hold on. Open.
Oh, yeah, it's there. It's the one that's most recent.
And then action. Use an action to toss from these stones at the end.
It's practically counter spell, but you can use it multiple times up until it uses all of its charges.
It'll essentially just
Which is it?
use it to stop spells from hitting you.
Which is it?
It's not a price. It's just I think he's thinking of selling it because he doesn't have room for it with his achievement slots. So it's just going at the
Take
moment.
No, I'm just giving it away.
Bitch.
Right. You now got that added. So, which tavern are we staying in? The Siren Song or A Touch on Land?
Well,
fancy
boy's not
one.
going to touch on land. She got freaked out.
So the whorehouse or the regular or
What's
the
at Byron's Brews?
Now, okay, so now you call it a whorehouse.
okay. Yeah, so Touch on Land, Siren Song. Byron's Brews was the alchemist.
Okay.
The guy you just popped your head in.
How many charges of this thing do I have?
20.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, it's been used, but it's never stopped a spell, so still got all of its charges.
I take it you guys are going to stay in the Siren Song.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, we're not staying in the bloody whorehouse.
Thank you.
I mean, unless Elijah wants to stay in the whorehouse.
or even Elijah
What do you
or,
want to do what Elijah
Would
wants?
not want
or
that.
Yorn might want to.
Elijah's a big boy. Do what he wants.
Should all stay in one house, so for now, it's gonna be in the house. We're gonna be in the other one.
Right, you guys go into the Siren Song. The guys are welcome to have you back. Rooms are... It's the nicer place. 5 silver per person. Which, if you need that breaking down, 5 silver is half a gold. So...
Well, did you want me to divide up the gold that I've got? It's only like 1250, but
You can
in
keep
the
that
bag,
in
I'll
the
you
group.
just keep hold of
Divvy
that.
up the bag money.
I
Yeah,
thought
I've
the
got
bag money was meant to be
1250
kept
gold,
in
or
emergencies. Anyway,
but yeah, I mean, they're normally expenses, so if it's, I can take out like
You
if
can
it's
pay for
5
the
silver
rooms
per
tonight.
person, I'll just take it out of the bag. I've got silver in there anyway, so I might
Yeah,
as well
I
use
was
some of
about to
that.
say it is 5 silver though. Yeah, it's fine.
Don't even have any silver.
yeah, you've got your gold
That's right. I'll
pieces.
take it out of the bag.
Yeah,
So
it takes it out of the group
you're right.
fund. Right, so you guys are waking up. You guys wake up next morning and begin to head your way towards the docks. Overnight, what?
I'm back down to 90 gold and 100 plat. It's like round 1 again.
So overnight, what Void
Oh,
and
fucks.
Makai had done.
I mean, had
You
done.
guys approach
Are you
the
there?
ship.
Where is
Oh
it?
yeah, that.
Your brand new ship. It is
Fucked.
bright pink. It has yellow polka dots on it.
looks like
A
Mr.
red
Blobby.
rope. Yeah, a red rope, which is kind of like in the form of a smile, and shells formed into googly eyes on the front. With the words HMS Blobby written on the side.
Yes.
Stood next to that boat as you guys approach are just really weirded out. Like, kind
You
of like an
actually need
amongst.
someone Photoshop that. Can they get a picture of an old ship? And can they just make it look like that?
Stick Mr. Blobby's head on the front of it.
What? Just a figure piece? Just Mr. Blobby's head? Those more
You know
piece.
the
The whole
ships that
looks
have
like
a
Mr. Blobby.
you know the ships that have a mermaid underneath
Yeah,
the front
it's
bit.
just
Yeah.
Mr. Blobby.
She's gonna have a Mr. Blobby.
Our figure piece is pretty Mr. Blobby.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, so
That's
that's the theme. And stood next to the ship, kind of like in a mixture of like amazement and being weirded out, are the varying crew members you guys have hired. The fucking
I mean,
the
they're just as
captain is
weird
just
as
like,
the ship.
yeah.
But it's from-
He likes it.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
There you go. The captain kind of what's his name? Merrick. He's kind of like a dark-skinned human. He has an eye patch. He has a few gold teeth. He's feeling really high on himself. He's like, alright, so I be talking with the rest of your potential crewmates. We have worked out a business arrangement, so to speak. We,
Mhm.
if hired, we are willing to make what's the word? I don't use this word, but we can haggle. I don't use that word too often.
You're
But,
a drunk pirate.
Pirates usually
How
steal.
do you not use the word haggle?
Pirates
Pirates
usually
don't
steal.
haggle.
But how do you get rid of gear that you don't want?
Toss it overboard.
No reason your last boat sunk. Jesus Christ!
Just throw them overboard.
Lyric, the gnomish woman, the Vascon kind of switched like, to be fair, that was when I was asleep. I usually keep him to a level thing, kind of like a level head. She hands you guys
Don't be
kind of like a
throwing any
piece.
of our stuff overboard, or I'll throw you over.
She kind of she's like, we will take full responsibility and dive in after.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
She hands you kind of a piece of paper, which essentially the rest of them had kind of like signed. It's like, once again, we are willing to haggle it down, but we will act as a transport vessel for you since you own the ship. We will run it whenever you need transportation, and in the downtime, we could use it for making essentially do various jobs with it. So delivery, transportation. It kind of gets close to it. It's like, we could also do some of the not so legal shit, but we're pretty good at getting away with it.
Okay, no, because the last time your ship sunk was because you did something illegal.
No.
Let's not do
The
the
reason why
illegal
it
stuff.
sunk is because Beardo over there threw an explosive barrel overboard. And
Okay,
thought
First rule.
in the brilliance of his mind, went, shit, I can't throw that in the ocean, and fired at it. Once again,
Okay.
this is when I was
Away from anything
asleep.
explosive.
First rule. Number one, don't throw stuff overboard. Sell it.
Got it. There's a very
Number
quick
two.
adjustment in the in the goddamn written text.
Number two, no shooting anything explosive near the ship.
Unless we tell you.
We don't.
You see, what the fuck did I call them? Lenny and Sturges. Does that include the cannons?
No, that doesn't include the cannons. Cannons
Yes.
don't harm the ship. Unless you're pointing the cannons inside the ship, don't do it.
And what cut do you want?
So we were thinking like we can act as a transport vessel for you guys whenever you need it. We were thinking on any jobs and any coin that we make. A 40-60 cut. You guys get 60.
How many of them are there?
There is.
Six.
So there is in total there's Merrick, the drunk captain, first mate Lyra, the two cannoneers Lenny and Sturges, and the two deckhands Davis and Stefan.
Yeah.
So 6.
Right.
The 6, 5.
So
I suppose we are.
Doing maths. Everybody,
a 40-60 split.
we're watching amazement as it's like an Olympics game. As Raz figures out the percentages, so it's an even split.
It just depends on the value of the job. Obviously, they'll get
Well,
paid
I
differently.
mean-
They're not all getting an even cut of 40%.
No, we
No.
will.
So,
The 40% also includes ship repairs, as well as purchasing supplies.
Yeah, that is.
that's fair.
Yeah,
I
I think we need
Such
a lot
as
of that for
cannonballs.
ship repairs. If we have the bloody idiot 1 and 2 over here,
Hey, no one's going to shoot at this ship like this.
we
They're
hope.
gonna feel intimidated.
Hold on, can we put a pin in that? Second,
No.
hold on. I want to put this somewhere. Put this in the Discord. Hold on.
Share. No one will shoot our ship.
Oh,
Quote.
have you done it? Did you do it?
Great.
Quote. No one will shoot our ship. the group of Leyu 2020.
Well, no one will be the first to shoot at our ship without being provoked.
Man, no one will fucking shoot the ship. Looks like fucking Mr. Blobby. They'll shoot on sight.
Yeah, I was
Terrified of it. Have you seen
They're
Mr.
ice
Bobby?
Don't think it's a fucking sea monster.
Exactly. Right.
They'll think it's owned by the Navy. What are you on about?
So, are we okay with the split? I mean, in all fairness, we have to. Leo's like, in all fairness, we have to drive that.
Yeah, I'm not.
There's
taking
and me and
responsibility
Makari
for
just
this.
standing at it, like eyes gleaming at our masterpiece.
like everyone else is just looking at it with a mixture of horror, and you guys are just wide-eyed smiling. Just-
Proud parent.
Oh
So.
shit.
I'm gonna have to draw that for next week.
Yes.
God, we're gonna have fun.
So, you guys finish essentially making sure you have everything. You say one final goodbye to Biscuit, as well as was it Butterball?
Isn't this
The-
already gone?
You left him at the stable. and the-
Buttercube. It was Buttercube.
Buttercube and Biscuit. Before they are sent off. It takes more. It takes more than a day to send off to get arrangements for horses to be sent off.
You know, if there are any famous last words, that would be one. Let's put it that way.
And
No
yeah,
one's gonna shoot our ship.
Made sure to
2
make it
seconds
nice.
later, it looks like a
Some
sponge.
supplies.
I
I'm
made sure to
gonna
make
drag
it
you-
nice and big for everyone to see.
I'm going to drag you guys to the main map real quick.
Oh.
So, give me just a second. Essentially, I'm just going to ask which path are you guys going to take. Are you going to take the obvious one, or are you guys going to take a weird one?
Well, I think you already know the answer to that.
No, the
So you
opposite
guys
of
are currently... Let's see, where would you be? Hold up. I think you guys went to this way.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we are.
So you guys are currently there. So, you have a choice.
You can do mini quest.
Do you
Hey.
guys want to essentially work your way around the top coast to get to the Valmwood, or do you want to go all the way around?
I want to go all the way around.
Excuse me.
Around.
Going on an adventure.
We're going on a journey through time.
Okay, I need everyone serious. I need everyone serious. Would they
I
want
mean,
to
yeah,
take...
you got the short way to the Valmwood, but we've got a boat. We can.
So it's either, right. Let's have a look. We either go this way around, or we
Which
go.
will take us. Or we go all the way around.
From
Oh,
here
do I have the world
to
map
here,
in here or not?
over here.
Give me
all the way
just
over
a
to
second,
there,
guys. I'm
all
going to
the
do
way over
something
here.
real quick.
and finally to there.
There is also another
Awesome.
alternative route.
Yeah, fair enough.
But- You guys
Yeah,
There's
could
another
go via-
alternative route.
give me a second, because
Yeah,
that's just the
we-
continent map.
we-
I'm going to get the world map out real
We
quick.
grab people to pick up the boat, and we travel from here all the way to there
Give me a second. Maps.
on land.
Yeah, we got the boat now. We've already sent Peanut off. Not Peanut, Biscuit, so we're screwed. We have to walk.
We have to
Right.
pick up the boat, and we need to get people to carry the
It's
boat.
like that one meme
Us
that's been
on
going
the
around
boat.
recently with a whole bunch of
Yeah.
guys running with a
Yeah.
ship.
With all the,
Yeah,
with
that's-
all the
Alright, do you guys see
Vikings on the
that?
ship. It's like,
Yeah.
oh god,
Mhm.
yeah.
So this is the world map. You guys could also go that way.
Oh my god, we can go to Alfuli.
You guys can go past the northern end of Alfuli. It'll be about the same distance.
It's increase.
Or could we go down to the Leslian Isles and then round? And then up to
Then we'll
Alfuli
bump
and then
into,
round.
then we'll bump into the idiot pirates. To be fair,
So, which way do you guys want to go to? So you guys need to get there.
most likely.
So you guys can either go left along the coast
Well,
of
hold on.
Elthania.
Is that where your other D&D team are at the Isles?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's somewhere down there.
How did
They're
we
down
see the
here.
beam of light then if we're on the North Continent for looking out to the ocean?
Well,
It's a circle.
yeah, that's a good point because that's Iso Chris. No, but that's Iso Chris.
Yeah, you saw past it. So you guys were...
Wow, so there's no
What, is
mountains
this
on
flat
Iso
Earth?
Chris.
It's not the flat... No, it's not flat Earth. It's the... It's a...
Well, I mean,
Wasn't
If
it?
that's a
Originally I
normal
ran
world
through
map
the
and that's
idea of making the
sphere.
world a cube.
And that's the North Pole,
right,
pretty
not,
much.
calm
And
down.
you're saying that we could go to the right to get round to.
The world is a
Mantle.
cone. The world is a cylinder.
Okay, we're gonna need to work out like the dimensions.
Okay,
of
essentially,
this world
one
if
end
we
is
can
essentially
keep
one
things
end of the
from down
planet is
there.
really cold, and one
Up
end is
here.
really hot.
Yeah, I know that, but we were facing north.
Wait,
When we
but
see
where's
the
the
light.
rest of Easel Crease?
Also, it's, wait,
Yeah, just-
where's Easel Crease? Or what's
Yeah, but
Here.
there's
Easel
only
Crease
half.
is the reason why it's only half is because it's unexplored. People don't venture close to it, so a lot of it's
Can we go up
fogged
there?
out.
Crease.
You can certainly
Can we
try.
go to the...
The crew will
No.
not agree to it.
Fair enough.
No.
Do you think we should go
Okay,
right?
that
Do
is.
you think we should go past El Fuli?
I'm a turtle, I'll
Um,
fucking die.
Yeah. Oh god. If Yorm goes to the fucking snowy area, he'll just fucking straight up die.
What if we wrap him in like a bunch of layers and I
You give
just
him
cast
a
fireball
blanket, give him a
near it?
snuggie.
What if we just like surround him with like
Yeah,
firewood?
I run 2 campaigns in the same world now.
I'm up for
Well, I
going
run
right.
not exactly a second
No.
campaign, but it's so wait. So which way do you want to go? Left?
This
So I think it's a 50-50 split here because Orion wants to go that way and Raz wants to go that way.
I want to go
Uh-huh.
right. Explore some other lands while we're on our journey.
Also, did you want to point out you guys are on
Sure.
a sort of time crunch mission for the end of the world?
Yeah, I was about to say
That's why I want to go right.
we're trying to
I'm in
stop, we're trying to stop the end. We're trying to stop the end of the world, and Void's like, "Ooh, vacation."
Let's get rid of that situation, then we can.
Each
Void's not
episode.
worried.
I really need to make an
Void's
updated
just
world
like
map,
beat
don't I?
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will do. I'll work on it.
Well, my villain's going to come from El Fuli.
So yeah, so we're gonna say you
nice
guys
to-
take the left coast along Delthania.
Oh.
For the
Yeah,
sake of
I
expediency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so we're on. Okay, so
I
we're
don't know,
on-
I'm just... Void's on a high at the moment from our
We're
I'll
going.
drag
We're
it.
going the
creation.
short route. So we're going from Z. We're going from here along this coast to like here.
Okay.
If you guys
So
want to
instead of
stop
going-
off of the other islands, you can do, but for
Instead of going, like-
you guys are kind of on like a sort of time crunch.
I just want to make sure I put this in the right area.
So yeah,
I think we're going to be over there yet. To be fair.
so you guys can make your way along the left-hand side coast to get to the Valenwood, and that'll be essentially I was gonna putting this on the world map. Just yes.
the ocean of no one is going to shoot our ship.
Exactly.
Can I not rotate this? What the fuck?
Don't we ever go?
Dude,
We'll
try
make a
rotate.
monument of what used to be the SS.
Oh, God.
Derby.
Like that? You can't rotate it
Try
too
to
much,
have-
can you? I don't think
You
you
can't,
can.
It's
like,
been,
what-
oh yeah. It's been a day I'm practicing my brewer's kit.
I'm gonna put it right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck
shit.
it. Oh my god.
So, yeah,
I'm
one thing
gonna
you guys can do just before
get
we
my
wrap up for
kit.
today, everybody can practice their appropriate kit.
I have a D12, right? I think, or is it? I forget
I
what
think so.
mine is.
Damn it.
I think I'm on a D10.
No, roll D12.
You start with a D20.
Fuck!
D20,
It depends on what
D12.
you've got in the proficiency of it, to be fair. Like, with mine, because I've got 1 in wisdom, it goes down to a d12 from a d20.
Yeah, I think you're on a D10, Magoya. Did we get one for Yorm? I want to say we did.
It has a
You like get smithing tools or some shit?
Smithing tools, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, smithing tools.
I'll give you
I'm
the,
pretty sure it had a dwarven belt as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
Can-
dwarven. I'll add that back
I'd-
on for you in a
Yeah,
bit.
I added
Oh,
my
the belt
language
is- the belt
back
is
as well,
dwarven.
giant as well, because that was missing as well.
Yeah, my bad. It's like I did what.
That's all good. Yeah, bro, it's all good. It's
One
just
job,
fucked.
Alistair, man.
So it just fucked up, man.
Oh, it just the Roll20 deleted all of the shit. I need to find it.
Yeah.
Hold up, I'll give you the so it's a strength base for smithing, isn't it? Let me double check. It would make sense.
Yeah.
right?
I think he's on a D. He's either on a D8
No, he's
or a
well,
D6.
is +5 for his stat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's going to be like automatically proficient.
Sounds
No,
like
Should be on
something-
something like a
he's
D6 or a
on
D4.
he's on like a
Smith is
D6.
It's a strength for a D5.
Yeah, it only goes up to.
Ability modifier for a D5 goes up to a D4. He's on the
Oh, he's on D4, so he needs
You're
to
on a
get
d4
one
from
on
the
a
get-go.
D4.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so roll
Yeah.
a D4 for me, Yorm.
So anything,
He
any
rolls-
kit
if
that
he
you
gets a
take that
one-
relies on strength, you just automatically start on a d4.
So let's
Because it's
let's
something
put-
close
let's
to
get
your
this
skill
straight.
set, if that makes sense.
If he gets a 1 on this,
You can pick up another kit before he leaves town.
that is That
Ah.
is the fastest in. Ah, that would have been funny though.
Alright, so as you guys begin to essentially set sail for the first time, led by this motley crew, which you guys have acquired, during which, you know what, for expediency, was anybody wanting to learn certain roles on the ship for their characters whilst they are on board?
Yeah, I cannot wait to go through that.
Yeah, it's like, don't.
How dare you?
Just rinsed
The
in.
things are would be, and if anybody wants to learn how to essentially captain a ship, they can be given that
I'll
role.
give that a crack.
Yeah.
There's also cannoneers.
I'll be in here. Move them and shoot.
Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. So cannoneer, Joram, Captain Void. So
Yeah, 'cause
yeah,
would
so,
any of these have to have any sort of checks, for instance?
yeah, but I need to look those up. So I'll just double check who wants to learn what.
Yes,
So
whatever
does anybody
roles
else
are
want to learn cannoneer?
At least some-
Take that as a nope. Does anybody want to learn how to be a deckhand?
Who wants to
What
scrub
would
the
it
deck?
be?
A deckhand is
Yeah.
is one of the people who are in charge of getting the ropes to their correct positions when they need to be.
That's setting the sails and
So, for example, if you guys really need to
cleaning out the toilet.
if you guys very quickly need to stop the boat, then they'll be up to the deckhands.
Yeah,
to
it's what you
stop.
do. You
Stop
shoot
the
the
boat,
horse.
baby. Stop the boat. Stop the boat, baby.
So, does anybody want to have a go at deckhand or not? So there's no.
What else is?
It's the captain, the first mate, which kind of does the same thing as the captain, but first mate's more in like management. They kind of manage the rest of the people. Deckhands and cannoneers. Someone else can attempt. We can have multiple people attempt captaining if you want.
Yeah, I'll do captain as well, and I'll just end up going down to first mate.
Demoted.
I have a set of rules that these people are going to follow.
Otherwise, they don't get fed on exquisite cuisine.
No, otherwise I'll throw them off the boat for a bit and see how the loot is when they throw it off the boat.
Right, so is that, so we just want. Lloyd, you don't have a go at any of the roles?
He's just going to be the musician, isn't he, on the boat, just playing sea
Do
shanties.
you, yeah, do you want to play? Do you want to be the person?
Mate,
Can we stick him up in the
Mate.
crow's nest?
always you can no, not in the crow's nest. In the just, you know how there's like the captain quarters.
Yeah.
Just like in front of those, just because that's like the central bit of the back end of the front of the ship.
Lloyd, what do you want to do?
Shall play
You get drunk
music
for free.
Either the fucking captain's
get-
quarters or
you
the
can-
crow's nest.
Play music.
Up
And
to you.
you get
What you wanna
drink
do?
for free.
What would Elijah want to do?
Exactly that. Just play music.
So yeah, so you guys are going to be in this fucking bright pink and yellow polka dot ship with Z. Do not learn how to play the Mr. Blobby intro. I will actually scream.
Do it.
Don't.
Do it.
Man.
Actually, I'm going to let
Going
gonna
to
let
YouTube,
Ivelios do the captain, and I'm going to go in the crow's nest.
lobby. And...
Because with the robivires and shit like
Oh
that.
god,
it's gonna be
that's
fun.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, you've seen what it looks like when now that the ship's bright pink with yellow polka dots.
Do you know what Mr. Did you not know what Mr. Blobby was?
It's
Yeah,
a British thing, isn't
that was
it? No
a
one does.
British
It's-
entertainer for
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, that's a children's entertainer.
And if you search
Yeah,
Mrs.
it's-
Blobby,
No wonder we're
and they
all-
did have a child as well. They
I
did have
wonder
a
we're
baby.
all fucked up.
What?
Yeah, Mrs. Blobby, and they had a baby as well.
Alright, so for the sake of the stream, I've got the plan of what everybody wants to do. So we're going to be wrapping it up here. Do not...
It's a balloon. It's a balloon.
Oh my god, no!
That's great.
Alright, so
It's close
stream
enough,
here.
fuck it.
hope people have Hope you all have enjoyed this fucking weird as hell setup. I'm gonna have to draw that
Alistair,
now.
Alistair,
What,
did we
what?
get any XP?
No, it's a loss.
We didn't get XP, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go back and kill half the town.
No!
I didn't get any XP. How much XP did I get?
Murder her boy for free XP.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Alistair,
God,
have you
I
seen
know
what I put in the discords?
I hope. Right.
Oh,
I'm wrapping up the stream here. Goodbye, everybody. I actually have 5 viewers at the end.
oh,